Brandon Martin, J-Man's Legit, Eric Lima, Michael Bombardier, Andrew Hawking, William Braun, Uriel Ibarra, the Rant N Rave Podcast Archives.
Hello, wrestling fans. It is time now for the Rant N Rave Podcast. As we talk about wrestling news and other news across America and around the world. And now, here is your host, Brandon Martin and Jordan Little. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another live stream video. And as usual, I'm one of the co-hosts, Brandon Martin. And this is the Rant N Rave Podcast with Brandon and Jordan, episode number 10. Yes, 10 episodes, my goodness sakes. We already mentioned it as usual, as before, since we started last minute before our reaction for Hell in a Cell. I mean, my gosh, that is great. But anyway, folks, I'd like to introduce my other co-host, who is also my good friend as usual, and also with that, my good friend Jordan Little.
It's great to be back here again. I'll tell you one thing. Last week with A Pizzle 90, Alex Putnam, it was very intriguing having someone from the network community actually, be with us on this broadcast last week. But I will say this though, hopefully in the near future, maybe sometime in 2020, we don't have that much guests. We'll have Zach, Dyrix, from the guy who came in, to compete for the Thanksgiving Mario Kart 64 challenge, who, by the way, watched bits and parts of the episode of last week that Alex was on, and it was interesting, of course. And, yeah. By the way, I have a lot of things to say real quick, and people are wondering why is the live chat turned off, and do you mind if I go ahead and do that?
Yes, go ahead, Jordan.
All right. Okay, so this is basically, there's a reason why the live chat is turned off, and you're probably going to be saying, oh, that is so rude turning off live chat. No, it's not. And I'm going to tell you why. Last week, which really appalls me, I had somewhat of a good time with Alex and Brandon last week, okay? But the live chat, I was really upset and very disappointed, okay? I was very appalled to the point where someone in the chat was sexually harassing Sophie C, and they wanted to, were someone, I don't know if it was they or someone, because it could be just all one troll altogether, but at the end of the day, there are lines to be crossed, and not only did he or they, I don't know who or they, I don't care how I pronounce it, but the fact of the matter is, they even said something about my mother by saying something like, I will beat Jordan's mom with a steel chain till she's dead. That's really what takes the cake right there. Not just, and you know what? I really am appalled at the fact that they had to not just, say that about my mom, but about my good friend Sophie C as well, and she hasn't been interacting in live chats as much, and that that makes perfect sense because after what happened, and you know what? Until we have all this resolved, until we have some maturity and decorum in regards to the live chat to actually have somewhat of common sense. There you go, Alex Putnam. If you can take that to the bank. Until further notice, the live chat will be disabled on Rant N Rave Podcast until either I think it will be a good time to put it back on until someone matures. And by the way, during episode 9 last week, the reason why also was because for some reason, either it was one troll or some that sent pizzas over to Sophie C's place. I'm not kidding you. And to be honest with you, every 40 minutes went into the broadcast because they somehow found her location. Well, guess what? Here's the thing, though. What you're doing now is cyber stalking, and let me tell you, you're going to get caught eventually. But here's one thing I will say, though. Stay away from her. stay away from Brandon and stay the F away from me. Because you can be tracked. You may be good, but you're not that good. But at the end of the day, however, even though we won't be having any questions on the live chat for our guests later tonight, around an hour, we can improvise. We'll just, I told Sophie, in a private message that she can ask questions through a certain website, which I will not reveal in order to protect the innocent. But I will say that anybody who feels free to ask questions, go ahead on, if you're a part of GSC TV Channel 85, go into the, general chat and probably, ask questions if you want to while we interview this guy. And also, yeah, that's basically all I've got to say. But however, until further notice, we will not have the live comments turned on. And if you think I'm going to let some trolls tell me or tell Brandon what to do with what we do with our show, let me tell you something. Last week crossed the line, and we will set an example with, by any means necessary. I think I got everything off my chest with that.
Yeah.
So what was your take on last week's events?
I mean, to be honest though, Jordan, I feel bad about Sophie. I do. Talking, God, it was so inappropriate though. And with the pizzas and all that is so inappropriate. And then talking about your mother. Oh my God. I am not happy with that. I really not. And I feel bad about your mother, and I do. I'm like, hot dang it, guys. Can you just... Yeah, like what Jordan said. I'll be having the live chat turned off until further notice. Plain and simple, folks.
Now, we're not doing this to the ones who love our show. Nothing against them, but mostly to the trolls who are acting like jackasses.
Yes, and can I say one thing, though, Jordan?
Go ahead.
Yeah. And a certain individual said the whole N-word on another certain individual, which I will not reveal in order to protect the innocent.
Oh, yes. Are you talking about the one not just from what I showed you, or the one from another individual's live stream from this past Saturday?
Yeah, it was this past Saturday.
Oh, my God. And you know what's so worse about that is that individual, the troll, whoever it was, actually pretend to be me, and then there was them pretending to be my mom and all that, and yada, yada, yada. Yeah. Even David knows which live stream I'm talking about because he's messaging me on Facebook, but holy crap, I didn't mean to click on, I don't want to go to Chromium. I'm trying to close that out. God dang it. Anyway. But yeah, like we said, live chats for future live streams are turned off till further notice until we have somewhat of common decency and common sense.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And with that being said, I think we got everything out of the way. Let's begin with the show. We got topics regarding grade levels from Bleacher Report regarding AEW and NXT. My topics regarding comment. Yeah, no, it's common freaking sense, not comment. Yeah. Oh yeah, my topics, of course, being of requested by Sophie C. The Zoe 101 intro song, I guess. Sung by me, of course, and also my take on Seth Rollins turning heel this past Monday night on Raw, and also the main event. My third and final topic will be part 2 of a rant that I did this past month in October, this past October, on a certain individual who I will talk about later on, even by name, because what he did this past Monday, I think maybe before or during Raw, really pissed me off. But that's all. I'm going to leave it to that. And with that being said, let's go. So let's go with Brandon's first topic. You know how this goes. Brandon will go first. I will go second, and then we'll be back and forth until we use all our topics, and then we will finally interview somebody from the Indies. So let's begin.
All right. Before I introduce my first topic, though, by the way, coming up this weekend, though, we have NWA Into the Fire, though, pay-per-view.
Yeah.
And also...
I don't know if I'll be watching it. I'm sorry to cut you off, but I don't know if I'll be watching it, to be honest. NWA Into the Fire, which could be like... Because I already had a lot of money paid for full gear, but...
Well,
anyway,
right.
continue on what you were saying.
Yep. And also WWE TLC, though.
Yeah. Oh, I'll definitely be watching that.
Yeah, same here. I will be doing a live stream as well. So, and now I get into my real first topic, which is AEW Dynamite from last night.
Last night, and you know what's so funny is we haven't done anything on Thursday in a while since we had to do on a Friday because Alex was free most of the day.
Yeah, true. All right.
By the way, quick praise to A Pizzle 90 for standing up for Sophie in the live chat as well, even though I had to rant on Phil Mushnick, which that will be something that will not be tolerated ever again with all that, harassment going on.
Yes, exactly. Agreed.
Anyway, continue.
All right. Excuse me. All right. Here we go. We have Jon Moxley brings Chaos, Chris Jericho to the ring to start the show. Man, oh man. And actually, he had a match with a jobber in the name of Alex Reynolds.
Yeah.
And which the result for that, Moxley defeating Reynolds, gave this grade level, should have been an A and all that, with a Daniel Bryan grade level, a B+.
It was too short, but then again, I get it. But still, I would never give a short squash match an A. I'm sorry. I just can't. And hot dang it, I'm mind boggled by the grade levels, those freaking Riri's.
Yes. You stars, guys. Hot dang it.
Even Alex Putnam agrees.
Okay. Now we go into the next match. We got a tag team match, Blair Hall. All right. We got Cody, the American Nightmare Cody, and QT Marshall be taking on the Butcher, Blade, and the Bunny.
Are we talking like the bunny that Justin Gabriel was in a bunny suit amongst Adam Rose's, little party thing, like his little, groupies, or are we talking about a different bunny in general?
Different bunny in general.
Oh, well. God, wait a minute. If anybody remembers that thing with Justin Gabriel and that, that little thing when he was the bunny in that bunny suit, with, and that feud he had with Adam Rose, and, I kind of remember one time, I think he actually got him from behind, as in not like, attacked, but as in attacked, if you catch my drift.
Yeah.
Man, that was hilarious. I'm sorry.
All right. Result for that match, we have the Butcher and the Blade defeating Cody and Marshall. Gave this grade level only a solid B.
Considering, doesn't really seem to be that big of a deal, but Cody wasn't the one that got pinned, but on the other hand, this QT Marshall, I can understand why, but then again, he just doesn't seem the type that would have, flown the distance, unless, of course, if it was a world title match and he had to be helped while he's dragged on top of the person to get the pinfall victory.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But then Darby Allin came out after the match and actually helped Cody up, and I think we might be seeing a tag team in the form of those two, especially the way how they handled business over at Fyter Fest this past June.
Mm-hmm. All right. The next one, not a match, but a segment in which MJF responds to Cody.
You know what? I actually laughed at one of the things where he talked about some Bucky Tooth thingy, whatever it was, about God, what was that guy's name he referenced? It had to be Robert Downey, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was funny.
Mm-hmm. And they gave that grade level for that segment. Solid A.
Solid A. Obviously. Well, you know what? MJF, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, or Friedman, he actually knows how to cut a good promo as a heel. I mean, he's the kind of person that you just love to hate, and he loves being hated, and it's that kind of his character. It's his kind of character, and it's cool.
Yeah. All right. They got the next match. We got a women's match. We got Big Swole debuting on NXT.
Oh my God, Big Swole. I think that's probably a knock at the Big Show. But continue.
Taking on Emi Sakura.
Who won that match? I was busy with my siblings in their room while I was, while I had the TV on. I didn't know who. Did anybody win? Who won?
Well, actually, Big Swole defeating Sakura, and they gave this grade level. Oh man!
Oh no!
And I don't like saying this, but I don't like below B. A C plus.
Ah, shite balls, tights, McGee. Frack. It wasn't that bad of a match, to be honest.
Yeah.
Bleacher Report full of retards.
Retards!
Yeah. In a cave, most likely. Like a bunch of troglodytes.
Yes.
I bet all cavemen back in the prehistoric era were all retarded in some way.
All right. Anyway, we got the next one. We got another tag team match player. Holla, holla.
Oh, boy. Oh, wait a minute. It's not the one with it can't be the one with the main event between the Young Bucks or PNP. No, it's got to be oh, man. Which one is it? Hot dang it. I forgot who was in that match. Wait. It was Kenny Omega, Adam Page versus Kip Sabian, and Sean Spears.
You got it.
Yes! Oh, and beside Kip Sabian was that Penelope Ford.
Yep.
Okay.
He is super bad, and for Penelope Ford is super bad girl. Yeah, true.
I actually just saw one of her matches when she was fighting against a man on GCW, Game Changer Wrestling, and let me tell you, she did not. I feel bad for her, but still.
Yeah. Result for that: Hangman Adam Page and Omega defeating Sabian and Spears. Gave this grade level. Should have been a gosh dang A, but they only gave it another Daniel Bryan grade level, a B plus.
Well, that would explain a lot, because probably with Joey Janela getting involved, actually tying up Tully Blanchard, and then having Sean Spears to come up and try and save Tully.
Mm-hmm.
Well.
All right.
Oh, shucky darn.
All right. We got the next one. We got Luchasaurus taking on the Spanish God, Sammy Guevara.
It was the hometown king over there in Texas, if I recall.
Yep.
You know what? And funny thing is, he actually lasted longer than Peter Avalon did.
Oh, yes.
And I'm assuming they graded this with a B minus.
Luchasaurus defeating Guevara. You're close, though, Jordan.
Oh, man.
Solid B.
A solid B. That was going to be my second guess, but I didn't. I knew B minus was going to do it. But then again, it's a step backward from the B plus match with that tag match you just covered.
Yeah.
The sad thing is that I really do like Luchasaurus in a way. Not a big fan. I just like him. But the funny thing is, he just I don't know how many times he's going to job out smaller guys. I mean, I'm still waiting for him to face Jake Hager. Probably might happen at AEW Revolution. Oh, by the way, which is the next pay-per-view coming up February 29th on a Saturday in 2020.
Oh, yeah.
And in Chi-Town, once again, for Chicago.
Yep. Which we'll be doing our live reactions for that as well.
Yeah. Yeah, and maybe this time we won't have any complications like, from Full Gear.
Yes, exactly. But anyway, let's continue on from there. We already gave that grand level already. And we got another tag team match player. Oh.
How many tag matches are there? I mean, wait, there are 3 of them, but still,
Yeah.
I mean, it's tag team mania.
Yes, this time it's actually a Texas street fight.
True.
And we got the Young Bucks taking on Pride and Powerful of Santana and Ortiz.
Don't you mean Proud and Powerful?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah. Pride and Powerful. They'd probably, if it was Pride and Powerful, well, the Pride part would be, something LGBT related, and I doubt that would ever happen, to be honest.
Yeah. Anyway. All right, we got the result for that. The Young Bucks defeating Ortiz and Santana gave this grade level. It should have been an A.
Oh, well, there's a reason why, because I think there was a botch at the finish of that execution, I believe. And hot dang you, David St. Denis. I should have turned the ringer off.
Yes.
Little nut. Oh, don't worry. He'll call you, too. Just give him the chance.
Oh, shiz. All right. Gave this grade level.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, wait. Little technical difficulty. Little feedback. Okay, go ahead. The grade level?
B plus.
B plus, yes, I understand that. Because I think there was a botch around the ending execution of that finish, what they did. My dad pointed it out to me, but then again, I wasn't looking at the time, but they didn't show it on the replay when they were ending Dynamite last night, which is kind of pathetic. But then again, I understand because they were embarrassed.
Yeah.
But anyway,
that would be my first topic of AEW Dynamite.
Okay. I guess that means it's my turn, even though I don't want to do this, but then again, I'm doing this out of love for Sophie C. That's,
And sorry to interrupt you, by the way, though, Jordan. This show is not brought to you by Redbubble. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, man. That is true.
Yeah.
Oh,
anyway.
by the way, I forgot to say this during the intro. For those of you out there, please bear with me here as we pay a moment of silence for the loss of David Downs, who died recently. From what I didn't know him personally or never met him before, but what I do know from what I could tell, Brandon, he was a game show enthusiast, and he was the kind of guy who brought entertainment and fun to the others, like we would do on GSC or anything else that's game show fanatic, right?
Yeah, he is a game show fanatic, and it's also the Fun and Games channel.
Yeah. And he died at age 31, which is very tragic.
Actually, 35 to be exact.
Well, 31, 35. Well, depending on how old he was, it's still too early, I believe.
Yeah, it is.
But then again, I did say something very weird, which was kind of, very interesting, but not too insulting. Sometimes it's like better to die at 30 than 100. But then again, that's just me saying, because who'd want to die very, very old? But then again, who wants to die? I mean, seriously.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's take a moment of silence for the memory and tribute of David Downs. Thank you. Okay. Now we can get on to my first topic. And brother, this is going to be hard for me to do because I really didn't have the much time to prepare for this, to sing this. But then again, for Sophie.
Yes.
Let me just, I got to listen to the lyrics while I put my earbud in also. Give me a second.
Mm-hmm. Hear you there.
Oh, my mic was muted after I unplugged myself. Hot dang it.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Your singing is an F minus. Yeah, well, I'll give you an go F yourself minus if you don't shut up. All right. And by the way, David, do not call me.
Yes. Don't call Jordan there. David, come on now. You're better than that.
I gotta pull this up. You little. I'm not gonna cuss. No, I'm not cussing.
I know that.
You little. Oh man. There you go. You're welcome. XD. Yeah. Bet you like that butthole. Anyway. All right. I'm gonna put in one earbud. I only listen to it partially. Come on. Connect, you piece of monkey trash or crap, whatever. Come on. Okay. Okay, now it pops up. All right. I don't know which. Okay. Hey, what ear would you usually use to, have hear someone else and hear something else in the other? Which ear would you prefer?
Oh man. I probably originally go with the left.
Would to hear with this?
Yeah.
So I use the right ear for the earbud.
Yes.
Okay. Sounds makes sense. Sounds more sensible.
Yep.
Okay. Man, this song, come on. I can understand why Sophie wanted me to pick this song, but then again, I'm doing this for her, and I bet the next one she'll probably do will probably be something that David would want me to do, Baby Shark, which I probably might not do, but then again, who knows. And she's laughing right now. Holy crap.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Man, this is so...
You got
all
this.
Right. All right. I'm not singing Baby Sharks. Shut up. Besides, I gotta concentrate here. I understand why she picked this. Okay. Ooh, I know you see me standing here. Do you look? Do you wait, what? Wait a second. What is this? Hang on. Oh my God. Someone wrote these lyrics in 2012 and they don't have the lyrics right. I cannot believe. Yeah, that was terrible. Obviously. Oh my God. That's because I can't find. If someone has if the lyrics ain't typed in right, then.
Hang on. So you want
Okay.
X. There you go.
Okay, maybe this will work. Okay. I'm not. As much as I want to sing Jingle Bell Rock, that's not happening. That's not a request.
Yeah.
But all right. If I can't sing this lyrics, then I'll apologize to Sophie.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm trying to do my best here. Bear with me. I never thought I'd get nervous on a live stream, especially on this stage. Okay. Ooh, I know you see me standing here. Do I look good, my dear? Do I look good today? Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm just another kind of girl. And you want to see my world. So come and run away. Yeah, yeah. If you want to come and play today. So let's just get away. Yeah. I'll make you see all the things that you can be. Believe in yourself. Come follow me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. Hey, it's not cheating unless I'm trying my best to, to get the lyrics right, okay? I can't remember lyrics from that certain show. Only things like DuckTales, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, at least Sophie's happy.
Yeah.
Unlike some people who have to be a freaking critic, that has to have man. Well, she's happy, but hot dang you, David 3K!
Yeah. You little freak.
Well, he's not. No, I wouldn't call him that. I mean,
I know, but
at least the kid has his opinion. Let's get to your second topic before I have an aneurysm. Hot dang it.
Yeah, I will. Here we go. WWE NXT.
By the way, Sophie, that was for you, love.
Yep.
Anyway. Here we go.
We got the NXT Cruiserweight Championship online. We got Leo Rush, not a certain individual. Call it Lio Rush.
Who was that again? Oh God, I know. Well, it's okay to say that guy's name. I mean, he's not a bad
Billy Moody.
Billy Moody. Oh man.
Yeah. Taking on Angel Garza. And shockingly, Garza defeating Rush by submission to become the new NXT Cruiserweight Champion.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
And gave this grade level to start off A+.
Huh. Was it that good?
Yeah.
Oh, hot dang. They should have made that the main event. Screw the triple threat. I don't care. I would have made that the main event if it was going to be a title change.
Yep. Anyway, we'll move on from there.
But we'll get to the main event soon.
Oh, yes, for sure. For sure. We got the next one. We got Cameron Grimes, a.k.a. formerly known as Trevor Lee, taking on Raul Mendoza.
Raul. I think that's funny.
And the result for that, Mendoza defeating Grimes by pinfall. And they gave this grade level of a ridiculously grade of a D+.
What? Bullshit! I need to look at this match because I wait. How long was it?
All right, let me go ahead and go to the WWE NXT for December 11th on Wikipedia. Not Wikipedia. I want Wikipedia. Hot dang typo.
Wait a minute. Go to Pro Wrestling. Like I said before. Remember last week?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Internet Wrestling. ProFightDB.com.
All right. Oh, I think I might have. I could. Dang it. Oh, I think I could go back to the one from last Friday. There we go. Send me a link on that. So it's gonna take a sweet amount of time. Oh shiz.
What happened? Wait, did they even put out the
No. Somebody hot dang David.
Oh my God.
Tell Jordan to check his DMs. Then he sent him something.
I can't. Well, I'm trying to do one at a time. I'm like a busy guy on this show. Hot dang.
Yeah. Jiminy Christmas people. I'm like, people.
you want me to look at it?
Yeah, and
Yeah, I can do that. Hold on. Okay. Which match are you at? The one with Raul Mendoza and Cameron Grimes?
yeah, Raul Mendoza, and yes.
Oh, it was 1 minute and 15 seconds. That could make sense.
Yeah,
Well, I reacted all for nothing.
well,
Well, next time.
yeah. True.
Maybe there won't be that much, too much over excitement or over exaggeration. But anyway, yeah. What's next?
We got another match, which is Travis Banks and one of the members of the Forgotten Sons, Jackson Riker.
I forgot about him already.
Yep. And result for that, Banks defeating Riker by pinfall gave this grade level only a solid C.
Well, I can understand that because I see the time limit of that match. It was about almost 3 minutes. But yeah.
Anyway,
What's the next match?
the next match we have after that, we got Dakota Kai taking on Mia Yim.
Wait a minute, Dakota Kai. Oh yeah, because of payback for what happened at War Games.
Yep. And the result for that, Dakota Kai defeating Yim by pinfall gave that grade level solid B.
It was probably a good match. It seems that they might be having some better grade levels, but then again, that last match with Trevor Lee and Raul Mendoza, I wouldn't say that was good enough for the C one.
Yeah.
Or D, was it? Yeah, I don't know.
D plus.
Yeah, D plus.
All right, let's go on from there. We got a tag team match player. Ha ha. All right, we got Breezango taking on the Singh brothers.
I never thought I'd see those two Bollywood midgets again.
Yeah. Anyway, and result.
Oh, by the way, how's managing Jinder Mahal doing? By the way.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Because I remember correctly that I don't know what happened. I mean, it's like as if they cut ties with him, and now he's back, back on down the bottom of the ladder once again, and he doesn't have his entourage with him or his bontourage because it's Bollywood, not Hollywood.
Yeah.
Modern day Maharaja.
Yep.
Anyway.
Result for that, Breezango defeating the Singh brothers by pinfall gave this grade level B minus.
Well, it was probably a squash to begin with. Maybe it was like, who won again?
Breezango.
See? 4 minutes and 15 seconds I wouldn't, yeah. Obviously.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, boy. Let's do this.
Yep. Next match we got is a women's match. We got Bianca Belair taking on Kaden Carter.
Kaden Carter. Taking on the Fresh Princess of Bel-Air.
Yes. And the result for that, Belair defeating Carter by pinfall gave that grade level the same as a good old tag team match, another B minus.
Around 4 minutes is not what I call a big match, but then again, I honestly don't get these people at Bleacher Report. I mean, seriously, how have they lived this long in life with this kind of reports?
Yeah.
How?
But the crap.
If you're gonna rank a match, just do it with stars, you freaking twits. Yeah. But anyway, are we at the main event now?
Actually, we are at the main event.
Triple threat match: Finn Balor, Keith Lee, and Tommaso Ciampa, I believe.
You got it.
Oh man, and I wonder who won this match, and I'm assuming it's probably an A minus.
Balor defeating Lee and Ciampa by pinfall. And Jordan, you got it. It is an A-.
Ha! See? Cruiserweight title should have been the main event. Because if those retards up there, Bleacher Report, were gonna grade it an A+, I would have put the title match as the main event. But no. But yeah, we don't have the results of who won this week in the Wednesday Night War of this week's ratings. But then again, have they popped up with anything yet?
I know one of them off from another website saying it's actually be a tie. Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm like, oh.
I don't know. It's going to be interesting.
That's like, I think that's probably the first time that we've had a tie in a ratings war for wrestling, because there wasn't that much ties in the Monday Night Wars, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh my God. But I guess both shows must have been that good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yep, that would be my second topic of WWE NXT.
Okay, so basically my second topic will be about Seth Rollins turning heel this past Monday night on Raw, revealing himself as the true mastermind of the AOP, attacking Kevin Owens. Okay, so based off what we know, I don't have to... This is mostly a praise and a rant at the same time. Okay, so Brandon, what do we know about Seth Rollins in terms of, his social media, personality? What has he done in the past that's made him so well hated?
Oh, gosh. I mean, he says that you were supporting me and all that, and then you turn your back on somebody. I'm like, are you serious?
Look, let's go back on a social media so that way we can actually help the story, because what did he start saying on social media? That's what I want to know. What really got him into this?
Well,
he must have been doing something he shouldn't have.
Yeah, exactly.
Did he? I think he helped me out to remember here. Was he boasting and bragging about WWE's content of how it dominates all other wrestling product and all this other, including the worst year they've had so far? Yeah, all that other bull crap, and also talking down on one of his best friends, obviously no longer a best friend anymore, in John Moxley, who left the company on his own terms. He didn't take his ball and go home. By the way, he left on his own terms when his contract ran up. Okay, there's a difference between quitting and leaving. Okay. Yeah, and you know what? At least he did it in the right way that CM Punk should have done if All Elite Wrestling existed like sometime in 2014. But instead, we had GFW, which turned into a big embarrassing pile of crap in the end. But regardless, then he started talking how much he makes more money than most people, like indie darlings like Will Ospreay, and then other people. Mocking other people, especially, and also with his little dick pics he has to show online. Who wants to see his pecker online? Seriously.
Nobody.
Yeah, and it was all leaked, mind you. He didn't put it there. It was leaked by a couple people. And because of that, he was also exposed once or twice because of this. One of them was probably back then, which caused a breakup with his former girlfriend, which was a fiance at the time before I think Becky Lynch ever came in the picture. And then there was the one with Caitlyn he sent to as well. Remember, former WWE Diva, former season 3 winner of NXT, Caitlyn, former Divas champion.
Yep.
That's really sad and depressing how he has to send his penis, or send a picture of his penis, on the, to someone else, try to get someone. And I'm thinking, like, how pathetic. Just how pathetic is this guy?
Yeah.
And what even makes matters worse is that the more smack he keeps talking, the more he's, showing how much of a, I hate to use this word, and Mom, I'm sorry, much of a dickhead he is.
Yep.
I mean, literally. I mean, he shows his cock on accidentally, leaked out on social media. That's what makes it even worse. So, and also you know what? CM Punk calls it right, even though he's not even with WWE, but still at the same time, I have to agree with him. Stop with the freaking tweets.
Yeah.
Then again, he just never learns, and that's what really makes it more saddening, because it always has to come down to social media, and then these little interviews he does, which really blow smoke up his own arse, that it couldn't get any much browner with the smoke dust and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So Seth Rollins, if you want to keep badgering on, or Tyler Black, whatever your name is, listen up, bud. You better shut your effing mouth, because you really don't know what you're talking about. You are delirious to the point where a lot of people wouldn't like the product that it's at right now. Look at Hell in a Cell, which was actually, prior to that, when we had our first episode of Rant N Rave Podcast, when we watched that whole thing later on another live stream, we weren't happy with the outcome, because you were in that, nothing against you, but how it was enacted, in regards to you and The Fiend, and yet you still think the WWE still has better product after that? Come on. Who are you trying to bullshit here? However, I will say this, though. The best thing for him right now is turning heel, because look at the fans right now, for God's sakes. Everybody's booing him everywhere he goes. He's like John Cena back in 2006. He's like Roman Reigns back in 2015. God, it gets worse. It's like that movie that Jerome hates, Dirty Love. It gets worse and freaking worse every time he goes to a different place, But however, because of this, I think this is a good step for him. Because if he can stop, with his whole, belittling people on Twitter, sending his dick leaked out on social media, and other women, of course. Becky, keep an eye on him on that one. And also, to actually have some common sense, at least we'd actually have some sanity, some peace around here. And, at the end of the day, I have to praise the WWE's decision to turn him heel, because this is the best step forward. If he can just stop with the, all that, he could probably be well respected by the fans maybe one day, just like he was when he was, after he was injured that first time, and then he came back, and became World Heavyweight Champion before the brand split again.
Mm-hmm.
So there you have it. It's like my half and half of it. It's a good thing, but why it should have, what led up to it, which is a rant in its own right.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, with that out of the way, let's go to your third and final topic before we get to me and my third and final topic.
Yep. Indeed. Yep. And with wearing that t-shirt that I'm wearing, Prestige Wrestling, we got some couple updates though on the wrestlers going to be there at Prestige Wrestling Roseland 2. Thank you, William, for giving me permission to do so. Big shout out to you, though, by the way. And, however, we got a tag team of Zachary Wentz and Trey Miguel of the Rascals.
The Rascals?
Yeah.
God, you sound just like my step grandfather, like saying that rascal.
Yeah. And yes, and also the final one we have from as of last night as of this yesterday morning we had it was a former tag team with the Time Splitters at New Japan Pro Wrestling, and also the Motor City Machine Guns in TNA. Jelly.
Isn't Alex Shelley retired right now or something?
I thought he was, but nope. He's still kicking and going alive, though.
Well, at least, I just hope, he doesn't, make a rash decision about retiring too soon, I would believe.
Yeah, true. And also, for those fans in Portland, Oregon, well, for VIP ticket buyers, though, VIP tickets will be going on sale tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. my time. And don't forget to use the code PRESTIGE in all capitals, Prestige Roseland, and the number 2, in which you get access exclusive VIP pre-sale tickets, in which if you get the VIP, if you get the VIP and all that, you get exclusive with a live VIP pre-show before the real show starts, and also meeting wrestlers, by the way. It is Good Night Hausen with Danhausen.
Nice.
Yeah. Yep. Anyway, we'll be going on air, and that Danhausen will be hosting a live version of his very nice and very evil interview show.
Very nice and very evil interview show?
Yeah.
That's kind of odd, but very interesting name. But continue.
Yeah. Anyway, tickets have been going on sale for Spokane, though, since Monday morning at 10 a.m., which I got my ticket already set up, ready to go. To head on to Spokane, Washington on March the 6th, on a Friday, which we already had one match to be announced. We already been announced already ahead of time. A tag team match player, holla holla. We have a one-time tag team duo of the Man Beast Rhino and Bull James taking on the 4 minutes of heat of the Rock Guy Ricky Gibson and Freak Nasty Eddie Pearl.
Freak Nasty.
Yeah.
You know what? That reminds me of Sick Nasty, I believe.
Yeah. But anyway, guys. Yes. Anyway, my goodness sakes. And I mean, 8 people have been announced, including one tag team as well. I already mentioned it on last Friday's episode. But you go check that out, by the way. Which, I mean, my gosh. I mean, for Prestige Wrestling Roseland 2, this roster is stacked. I mean, my gosh.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, for Prestige Wrestling Roseland 2, but not yet for Spokane yet, by the way. Anyway, folks, I mean, and if you get the regular tickets will be going on sale, though, this Monday at 10 a.m. as well, for regular tickets only. And, of course, I already mentioned that already. For VIP ticket buyers, you can get your pre-sale VIP tickets tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. for those folks who lives in the Portland area or out of the Portland area.
Or just at least in the Pacific time.
Yes, exactly. Which I'll be getting one, by the way, for myself anyway.
You always get VIP.
Exactly. Anyway, that is it for my third and final topic on Prestige Wrestling. By the way, I say thank you to William Quintana for letting me have the updates on the wrestlers going to be there and the VIP as well. So thank you to you, William, by the way. Give you a shout out to you. And you know what, Jordan?
What is it?
It's time.
Oh, no, it's time.
Well, folks, the moment that you all been waiting for. Because it is time for the... Wait for it. The main event!
Okay, guys, the moment we've all been waiting for. It's time to talk about a lovely individual who I ranted on episode 4 of Rant N Rave Podcast.
Yes. But you go check that out, by the way, in the playlist below under Rant N Rave Podcast.
Sound like a freaking, toddler talking that way. Okay, Brandon, do you remember an individual who I completely owned, who I completely, ranted on to a point where I made so much points very clear, I had every corner covered? You remember that?
I do, actually.
What was the name of this individual who I ranted on?
That would be Albert Christian Hardy Jr., a.k.a. ACH, formerly known as Jordan Miles.
Correctamundo, as Danny Lewis would say. There's a shout out for you there, Game Show Fan 2001. And by the way, speaking of Danny, he was actually on that episode, to be exact, although he didn't stay for the ending because I was hoping that he'd stay long enough just to promote his Redbubble and all that. But then again, still. But at the end of the day, this is what happened, okay? So basically, I'm going to reevaluate all the evidence that I have on him from episode 4. Okay, and I'm going to process them so we can, lead up why I'm ranting about this one more time.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, look at this right here. Do you remember this?
Yep.
This is the T-shirt design he was complaining about and was contradicting himself, saying things like he didn't approve of this design, but he initially did, even when he first looked at it. And then he starts saying things on social media saying like he was uncomfortable with it, but yet he approved it all the same. But now he's starting to disapprove it because it's too racist, mind you. Who I will correct myself saying this. It doesn't look like a mouth to me. To me, it's not like blackface. And yes, that's the terminology he's wanting to use as an excuse, blackface, which is, something racial, mind you. But however, that's not the case here. What the case is here is this. It doesn't have, okay, Brandon, does teeth happen to be in front of lips, to be honest with you?
To be honest, lips is probably actually in front, behind the teeth, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
So, yeah, it's not, so it's in your mouth, but it's not in front of it. So,
yeah.
There's nothing wrong with this design.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, I mean, that could have been good for a mouth guard for him if he wasn't so, very freaking, contradicting and lying, freaking race card pulling gobshite. Anyway, so this is what he said on social media, and I will repeat this one more time. I will keep posting this till my voice is heard. I am not sorry for anything I say or do. Representation is important. If this is Vince McMahon and Triple H's vision of me, then this is a slap in the face to, in capitals, every African-American performer, fan, and supporter. And Ricochet said, you poor soul, WTF is that shirt? Did they not even show you this beforehand? And Jordan Miles, or you know what? Oh, by the way, he doesn't want to be called by that name. It's a slave name for some reason, which I think. Oh, yeah, it's pathetic, Brandon, I know, but it gets better. Because I'll get to that in just a moment, okay? Which I also referenced in episode 6 of Rant N Rave Podcast, in the introduction sequence. So yeah, he says, to retaliate to answer Ricochet, he says, nothing poor about my soul. This shirt is what's wrong with America and the wrestling industry. Mother trucker, our country and the wrestling industry have nothing to do with a freaking T-shirt design that you claimed initially before, read my lips, before you approved of it, and now you're going on social media saying you didn't, but you did. I mean, Brandon, did I not cover this part?
You did cover that part, yes.
Did I make logical sense with this?
Yes.
Okay. And this is what he also says here. I've used this shirt as fuel. This is a different post. I knew the shirt existed, and my soul hasn't been able to rest properly since I've laid eyes on it. My voice will be heard. My true opinion will be heard. And in capitals, in both words, my people will have their moment. And you know something that makes so little sense is this. How is it that you're using the shirt as fuel? That doesn't make any sense, okay? It's not that bad of a shirt. It's only your name with a red background on it. It has nothing to do with blackface whatsoever. And the reason why I say that is because that's what the duration is called of what, the thing is. Black skin, like legit, like, black sin, like as black as my T-shirt right here, which is not one of Jordan Miles's. Thank you, thank God, because now I wouldn't want to pay for one when that involves a black supremacist or any race supremacist either. But anyway, and yeah, and his soul hasn't been able to rest properly since he laid eyes on it. Oh yeah, I highly doubt that. I really do, because some people sleep a lot. Even he does. And he's also saying my people in his little post. Freaking dumb shite. You know what? Here's another thing for you. I called him out on this. What was he referring to? His fellow African Americans or Black Lives Matter?
I would say fellow African Americans.
Well, part of me believes it's Black Lives Matter, but you know what? I believe all lives matter in my opinion. Yeah. But and you know what? For the type of person, okay, this is my take. When someone pulls the race card, they one or two things. Whether it doesn't matter if you're African American or Mexican or anything else in between. If you're pulling the race card, then you're probably a supremacist or something, because you're trying to use it as a cop out. This is exactly what people. I mean, have you seen videos regarding Black Lives Matter? Crazy, and they even people like that pull the race card.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? Not at least there's not. Oh yeah, and keyboard lives matter too, David. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, and I made that work. I made that movement up on the fly too, which is funny.
Yeah.
By the way. All right. And you know what? Here's another thing. And he also says, does it matter if the shirt was replaced? Oh, by the way, he said replace instead of replaced, dummy. The quote in capitals fact that they even made the first one overshadows anything. We in capitals, we get what we deserve. And you know what? No, you're not speaking on the black community or the African American community. I know this because you are not speaking on anyone's on anything or your people, because you want to know why? I'll tell you why. Because here's the thing: you'd make the common black man look like a fool. That's how bad you are dragging a community or any any type of community into this. You know what I mean? Am I right? Am I wrong?
You're right.
Okay. Now this is what WWE put on right here. Okay. Statement. Remember this?
Yep.
What? Albert Hardy Jr., aka Jordan Miles, approved of this T-shirt for sale. As always, we work collaboratively with all of our performers to develop logos and merchandise designs to get their input and approval before proceeding. This was the same process with Albert, and we responded swiftly once he later requested that the logo / T-shirt be redesigned. No T-shirts were sold. So he's going on social media, acting like a complete jackass, saying things like, like my voice will be heard and all that crap, blah, blah, blah. We will get what we deserve. Yeah, come on. Who falls for this crap? Seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Only an idiot would fall for this crap. Oh, and by the way, if any of you want to come back at me with this, I'm waiting. Okay, I'll be patiently waiting, because I actually have some screenshots from a couple of things regarding this little discussion, which I'll get to in a minute. But he approved of this T-shirt for sale, and he claims that he was uncomfortable with it, but he approved of it either way. That doesn't sound like he was uncomfortable when he first approved of this.
Mm-hmm.
Also, someone by the name of Sean Garth Zero asked for his thoughts. So, is it true Jordan Miles approved the T-shirt he objects to? Any response from Miles on this new info? And then, what does ACH? You know what? I got a better name for him. ACH, the stupid supremacist.
Yeah.
What does he say? When I originally saw the design, I was uncomfortable. Oh, bull crap.
That's wise, you little shite.
Man, I'll tell you what. How are you uncomfortable with the design at first when you actually approved of it right away? That's contradiction more, too, as well.
Yeah.
More lying and more race card pulling, mind you. Saying, rather than addressing the issue, oh, yeah, You know, he could have addressed the issue, but instead he decided to counter offer with another. You know, Triple H wanted this design, so his hands were tied. He spoke with Triple H in person, and his impression was he approved. Well, that was because he already approved this design to begin with. Freaking idiot. And he also screenshotted an email of what Baker Landon, from WWE sent to him, saying things like, what is he? Oh, wait, where did he say? Yeah, he said Baker Landon lied to my face. Yeah, that's what he said. I forgot to say that. My bad. If I already did, then forgive me. So he tweeted the screenshot and says of the email, "Don't believe me? Email him and ask him yourself. GFYS Baker, meaning go F yourself, Baker." He said, Baker said, "Hey, Albert, Triple H attended a meeting and had a revision for your logo, but loved it for your character. He wanted to the letter to be more teethy, and what I have attached is what he liked. Also, I also have basic t-shirts on there he approved as well. Road Dogg preferred the gray, but let us know what you think. Thanks, Baker." Now, correct me if I'm wrong, he could have chosen the gray, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that way we wouldn't have this little controversial little problem with that design, which doesn't even look like blackface to me. Does it look like blackface to you?
No.
No. And you know what? Here's another thing. This ain't coming from white men. This is coming from men who are observing very thoroughly of this. So don't call race in the matter. And also, he also referred to Hulk Hogan's mistakes in the past. I mean, come on, guys. Even Kevin Alvarez, who agrees with me that we're living, Hulk Hogan effed up, but he's not doing that again. In fact, he's actually done a little bit of a, Make-A-Wish or a meet and greet with, a couple of African Americans who actually had someone who had the same thing that my brother and sister have, cerebral palsy, So this is what he says. You ready for this? The whole WWE system is fraud. They created the system where you can't trust anyone. You grow cold, and you grow apart from what you love the most. The fact that Hulk Hogan is still employed after giving the locker room an apology for being caught says enough. # for the culture. Now, keep that hashtag in mind, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Miles went on to also attack Ring of Honor and Jay Lethal. He says FROH2, that they only, oh my God, you know how he spelled, okay, listen to how his grammar is. This is where I freaking own this guy. You ready for this? The only allowed, in capitals, one African-American to be the top guy, while guys like Cedric Alexander, Malcolm Bevins, and myself had to chase this visible carrot a stick. Name another African-American who has reached great heights there other than this Uncle Tom, and the picture of Jay Lethal, what he did with this on Twitter. Remember this?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I called Jay Lethal and Uncle Tom, and we all thought he was close friends with them, during the ROH days, but apparently maybe not anymore or never was. But here's the thing here. Watch this. This is good grammar for you, Albert. You ready? This is where you go back to school by Mr. Little. Pay close attention. They, as in they, only allowed one African-American to be the top guy, while guys like Cedric Alexander, Malcolm Bevins, and myself had to chase this invisible carrot on a stick. Name any other African-American who has reached to great heights than any other than this, Uncle Tom. That's grammar for you. However, I would never call Jay Lethal that, because this is why I'm reading it off of you, because you are a complete douchebag. And then, and it gets better here, Brandon. You remember Titus O'Neil calling him out for this?
Yep.
Yeah. And oh my God. And he has to respond, acting like, why should I apologize? Win. Like, dude, you freaking took everything out of proportion, you dummy. I mean, so it gets worse, more worse for him. And I was right for everything I said. It's obvious to me that the reason why he's so complacent is because he never won the ROH World title, nor did he win the NXT title after he won the NXT Breakout Tournament, So basically, though, so far, what's your thoughts on this, of what I've explained so far? I'm almost done. Bear with me here, okay?
All right. For Albert Christian Hardy Jr., ACH, or they don't want to call him the slave name, Jordan Miles, which, for God's sakes, okay, look, you didn't like the design that you had. I mean, seriously. I mean, I agree with Road Dogg, though. I mean, it should have had the gray on that T-shirt of that logo. The thing is, though, you didn't like it because it's... Oh, my God. You are being ridiculous. You are being freaking ridiculous there, ACH.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, another thing with that, what happened to your days in Ring of Honor, though? You didn't win a world title. You didn't win crap. Period. And same thing with NXT. You didn't win the NXT title. You didn't win crap either. And then you got your butt chewed for that by WWE. And then you got to say, WWE and their ways and all that. And you're like, dude, just shut the F up, okay?
Yeah. All right. Okay. Thank you for giving me your take on that, on the original part, but I got to go with this, okay? I have to, because I got more evidence as to why people, if anybody who thinks about, wanting to, want to protect this man, baby, you're not going to have a leg to stand on.
Yep.
So, okay. So, this is what happened, okay? Someone on the AEW, news or thing, from Mitch Nightwing, he made a post of, his career being dead, which is kind of like a post that I shared in a way too. Brandon, go to my Facebook right now, okay? Go to my Facebook right now. And yes, folks, I do go by being me. I don't have to pretend something that I'm not, because I'm not, like a little pussy that doesn't, that has to hide behind an alias. But then again, if you have to have an alias, I get that, but I'm not going to be too pussy about that. I'm not scared of anybody.
Yeah.
All right. Look at the post of what I shared. It's on November 18th, 3:24 p.m. my time.
Okay.
November 18th, okay?
November 18th. Yeah, got it.
Okay, read off what I said there.
All right, just found this, and I'm like, this freaking guy just never freaking learns, does he?
Mm-hmm. It says, Jordan Miles already contacting other companies outside WWE. Oh, but he doesn't want to be referred to that. Oh, no. Because it's a slave name. Now, look at the photos that I put in the comment section. All right. A guy named Dennis Tempest. Yes, Dennis Tempest. Wanted to, say something about, because Mitch Nightwing said, yeah, his career is already dead and all that. So, thing is, Dennis Tempest asks, Brandon, why don't you go ahead and read Dennis's little thing right there?
Okay, he says, why and how is his career dead from speaking out?
And this is where I come into play. You ready for this?
Yeah.
I say this. Let me explain, Dennis. This guy has a right to speak his mind. That is true. However, he started pulling the race card dragged names that had nothing to do with his claims, and he also contradicted himself, saying that he didn't approve the design for the t-shirt they made for him when he actually initially approved from the start, and then starts his rant and blows everything out of proportion. It's not about speaking your mind, it's about using a thing called common sense.
Mm-hmm.
And what does Dennis reply in response to me?
Common sense nowadays doesn't enter some people's vocabulary. Oh my gosh.
What? Common sense does not enter in some people's vocabulary?
Yeah.
Are you freaking mad? But continue.
And it says ... Wasn't the WWE charged with doing the racism thing before?
Oh my God. Thing is, here's the thing. Yes, there's been angles of racist storylines in WWE in the past before, but however, they were made that for some viewership and to draw in some viewers, for controversy. I mean, controversy creates cash. That's no secret, right? But
Yep, you're right.
This is what I said, and you know what? Ever since then, he hasn't come back with another freaking thing. This is what I said. There is no racism involved, Dennis. ACH made it look like that. All he could have done was ask them to have the shirt design changed. In fact, he actually admits it that they were changing it, but then brings up the old design and acts like a twit on the internet like a freaking child. And yeah. And you know what's so funny? Alex Putnam says, now that, my friends, is common sense. Which is actually, very true, of course, of what I'm saying right here. But I'll probably get into that in just a bit. But still, what do you think about what I had to put that guy on the spot there for, Mr. Dennis?
Well,
nothing personal, mind you.
Yeah, for Mr. Dennis over there, he doesn't know. I mean, my God, and then he was saying in a way, making it like, why and how is his career dead? Well, first of all, I mean, the thing is, I understand that, and from speaking out, I'm like, really?
Yeah.
Really? And look, the thing is, though, he used the hot dang race card. And another thing with that, I mean, my gosh, I mean, and he doesn't prove his design for a hot dang t-shirt, which is absolutely ridiculous, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, my gosh. For Mr. Dennis, he doesn't have the brains of himself. No pun intended, though, by the way. He has no brains like ACH. And another comment was saying after you replied to him, saying this: common sense nowadays doesn't enter some people's vocabulary. I'm like,
oh my
what?
God.
What? You know what? You don't have some vocabulary in you there, Dennis.
No, he has no common sense.
He has no common sense at all, period. You little shite.
Oh.
And the thing about it is like, wasn't the WWE charged with doing the racism thing before? I'm like,
this ain't about the past. This is about now.
This is about now. Yes, not the past, Dennis. Come on now. I'm like, what the crap?
And the worst part is that, even at the end of the day, I mean, I would never, in all my life, just why? Why do you have to defend this guy? I mean, even though he's in the wrong 100% for acting like a freaking, twit on the internet. Now, sometime before that happened, this is what ACH did. He says, this in a video on a live thing on Twitter. He says, what did he say again? as of now, I effing quit WWE. I refuse to work with racists. And also, he does like this, like, what? Oh my God, so overdramatic. Even Dante laughed with me with this kind of remark. He even thought this was overdramatic. And also, he's also saying effing quit. F Jordan Miles, I don't want to go by that slave name. F WWE, like everything. And I'm like, you are a man-child, and you took this way out of mother freaking proportion. And that's what makes this even worse, mind you. And for Dennis to say that common sense, like not in the vocabulary. There's always common sense. What are you talking about? Not to insult him too much, but still, he's blind. Let's be honest right now. And here's another thing. You remember that little thing with Jim Cornette? I hate to add this to the topic, but I want to add this real quickly. I remember Jim Cornette and that whole thing with him being fired or let go from the NWA because of the whole racial comment about him putting over Trevor Murdoch. Thing is, he wasn't doing that against people who live in what was that place again? Oh God, I remember it was something like God, what was the name of that place? Hold on, let me just pull this up. But yeah, he was putting over somebody, In fact, in a case, he was actually, putting over somebody in regards to help, with starving people up in Ethiopia. There we go, Ethiopia. You see, thing is though, Ethiopia is like a place full of starving people, right? Mm-hmm. And for someone, okay, and somehow racist for someone to say, take a bucket of fried chicken, like the motor scooter, like to go through Bolivia, delivering, fried chicken. Thing is, though, people over there are starving. So what's wrong with charity, in regards to that? It doesn't matter how they go about it. And plus, he was also putting over someone that, that for some reason happens to be the same race as him, which is also, once again, people pulling the race card, which makes me freaking sick. Mm-hmm. Then he did a Q&A. Remember that? He did a Q&A saying that he ain't going to forgive nobody. He doesn't regret what he said about Jay Lethal, calling him an Uncle Tom and all that other bullshit. Oh, my God. This guy I'm sorry to say this guy just never lets up. He never just shuts the F up. But you know what? Want to know something? This is where that word comes into play. STFU.
Yep.
This is what he did when Shad Gaspard, a former WWE superstar, told him this. Guess what Albert Christian Hardy Jr. decided to do? He put the logo that he claimed was racist, like for the shirt design he had, over Shad Gaspard's mouth. And he calls it #new profile pic.
Oh my God.
He never freaking learns, does he?
Exactly.
And and he's saying what the WWE's doing is racist. So I guess what the WWE does is racist, but what he's doing isn't racist? No. What a contradicting piece of crap.
Yeah.
So you're probably wondering, Jordan, why are you mad right now? Well, that's the reason why, because I have to rant about this again. Because if anybody thinks about defending this guy, you guys won't have a leg to stand on. I'm sorry, but you won't. I refuse to support anybody who is a supremacist in any shape of the word, whether it be white, black, any kind of supremacy whatsoever. I just cannot follow that kind of thing. Mm-hmm. Now, you're wondering, what did I do to retaliate over this mother trucker? Oh, I went to Twitter, all right, and I gave that, that idiot a piece of my mind. Let me read this to you, and I'll show this to you as well. I said, replying to ACH is super. More like ACH is super dick, mind you. This is what I said. I thought you could be a part of Black Lives Matter or just a black supremacist, but it seems to me after calling Jay Lethal and Uncle Tom, and now you doing this to Shad Gaspard with that logo, and I put this in parentheses, saying which isn't a mouth, mind you. You are a hypocritical, lying piece of crap. Hashtag STCU, shut the crap up. If you don't believe me, I even took a screenshot of this.
Yep.
And I haven't gotten a response from that guy, not once. Why? It's obvious. He doesn't want to mess with a white man. No, mother trucker. I am a man, unlike you. Because you want to know the difference between me and you? I have a set of balls, and you don't. You have a vagina. I don't. So quit pulling the race card and all other bull crap and go shove it. Because apparently to me, why I did this so that way I could show people what kind of a true person, what kind of true piece of crap you are. Why I did this on episode 4 also proves my point. What I did just now, reevaluating all the evidence I reviewed, also proves another point of how really contradictive and how stupid you are. And this ain't a matter of race or any, any color of skin. This is from this, okay? This is coming from a man towards another man towards this business. And you know what? For all you followers of ACH and all you fellow supremacists of his, I'm waiting. I'll be patiently waiting. You want to know why? Because I'll tell you why. Because I've got more set and more of a stroke than that guy will ever have. And you know what? You can come at me with anything you want because I got nothing to hide. Because you want to know why I'm so well liked in Rant and Rave and why I'm so liked in most places? I'll tell you why. Because I'm open-minded and I'm honest. Unlike this guy who contradicts and lies and pulls the race card, the freaking supremacist piece of crap, so we can screw off. So, Brandon, what's your take on what I had to show you for this one?
Well, I mean, to be honest though, Jordan, I mean, the thing is with that, I mean, my God, I mean, the thing is, with this shite, he did it to freaking Shad Gaspard. I mean, putting over his, his not liked logo of his over Shad Gaspard's mouth. I'm like, oh. Now he's acting like a freaking 2-year-old already. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like,
who's racist now?
Yeah, ACH is the racist guy. Because, I don't like to tell you this, but, he is nothing. He is nothing.
Oh, yeah. Tell it.
He is nothing but a racist, lying piece of crap that he is. And he's like, oh, I'm not being racist. You know what? Yes, you are. Don't even go that route either. Don't even go that route.
And the worst part even about this is, even though I don't believe that, like when it comes down to racism, I call it bullying, and you know why? Because I even explained it to a certain individual, and even he had to say, I will agree to disagree. And guess what? It proves that I own him just like I own ACH. Just like in episode 4 and just like now. And, oh my God. So, you know what's so funny is the fact that when that certain individual talked about, like when I said, so if he said this to his own, to a white woman, he'd be bashing on his own race. And then he said, then this person said, yes, sir. It was wrong for him to say that, period. I'm like, what? Ain't racist if he's going against his own race. I will admit that. But guess what? He's showing his true colors. No nothing racial intended, mind you, of what he's doing that seems to what a racist would do. So what contradiction, such contradiction right here and right now. So, but anyway, at the end of the day, you know what? Just try and come back with this. Just try. Because people like me and Brandon, we wait. And you know what? Mostly me, because this is my rant. I'll be patiently waiting. But yeah. Well, that'll be the end of my third and final topic. So, I guess you know what this means, right?
Yes, indeed. Yep.
It is time for the interview we have all been waiting for. Go ahead and bring him in, Brandon.
Yep, hang on.
You might give me a second or two. I'll be right back. Just I need to fix something real quick.
Mm-hmm. Hang on, stand by, guys. And guys, you can ask questions. I mean, you can DM me and all that when our guest is here and all that, and even on the network community and on GSC TV channel 5 as well. So check that out. Just DM your questions, and we'll ask them along the way.
All right, I'm back. By the way, just so we're clear, David did something like sent a certain email address of mine to Danny, and I don't know if he's calling me or not, to be honest. Fact is, I don't know. I mean, there's no way anybody could get my number through my email, I don't think.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Hot dang it, he just confirmed that he is. Son of a... David, your arse is mine, boy.
Yep.
I will have my revenge. Is our guest coming? Okay, I'll wait. Oh. Yeah, cat invasion. Buddy. Say hello, buddy.
And I already gave him the link ahead of time since this morning. Hot dang it.
I want to send him another just in case.
Yeah, I will. Copy it again, and another one. Yes. Come on. There you are. No, I don't. What the fuck? For everyone, yes.
By the way, those watching us live, if you don't know who's in my lap, this is my cat, Buddy.
Oh, Jake's replying me back. Yes.
Yay! Hang on. Oh, God.
My phone is dying. I just left work.
He what?
Your himself. Okay. He said, okay, he updated me saying, my phone is dying. I just left work. He's like, shite. He says, let me grab a charger as quick as I can. It was a horrible day. I mean, hey, man, I don't blame you there, man. I mean, I told him, like, I apologize, man. I mean, take your time.
So apparently my phone number is with my email address, so that's how David and Danny found me, and they texted me already.
Hot dang it.
I'll have my revenge!
Yeah, they're going to get it. Anyway, while we wait for our guests and all that, we could go over a little bit of the TLC matches on the card.
All right. For the record, Brock Lesnar isn't even on the card. Freaking lazy arse, roid raging retard.
Yeah, and that will be my wedding finger on that. This is for Brock and all that.
God,
right?
Can't even stand him just by talking about him. But continue.
Oh, hot dang it, David! Tell Jordan I am voice chatting with Danny at the moment. LOL.
Obviously, they're voice chatting. They're probably laughing their arses off now that they know my phone number.
Hot damn.
I just wonder, how is it oh my God. Well, my email and my phone number must be connected in a way, so I guess that makes logical sense, but hot dang them.
Yes, they're going to get it. Anyway, let's look at the WWTLC.
This is an interesting moment right here. Someone somehow gets my phone number through my email address, which is so freaking stupid. I didn't even do anything.
Exactly. Anyway, there you are. Okay, there we go. I don't want to. I'm not now. No, thank you. Dang. I don't want to donate your crap, Wikipedia. Okay. Anyway, before, since we wait for our guest, so he can take his little time, then just have his headphones on and all that. Let's go over the matches though for TLC.
All right.
We have Roman Reigns versus King Corbin in a tables, ladders, and chairs match.
Obviously the main event, but it's all about for pride, I would believe.
Yeah.
Everyone's favorite.
Yes. And we got the next match. We have the tag team championships, the SmackDown. Or the New Day would say the WWE World Tag Team Championships on the line as the New Day of Big E and Kofi Kingston defending their titles against the Revival of Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nothing special about that match. Just a plain old tag match from what I'm told, which is dumb, but
yeah. Then we got The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, taking on The Miz. And it's supposed to be the Universal title will be on the line.
Oh, so they'll put that on the line, but they won't make it a TLC match or anything like the main event? I mean, come on.
Yeah, exactly. My goodness. All right, anyway. We got Aleister Black taking on Buddy Murphy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they've been building that for quite some time. Nothing too important, mind you, but let me tell you, they've been building this for like weeks and weeks and weeks.
Yes. And then we got the tables, ladders, and chairs tag team match for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships as the Kabuki Warriors of Asuka and Kairi Sane taking on the Man Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair.
The Queen. Well, obviously, she has to have her nickname, too, but, It's so funny is that Becky isn't even defending her title at this event.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm surprised she's even kept it this long, especially. Maybe she's actually, they're really going on forward with her and people still love her.
Yeah.
How ironic that the people love her, but not her, dick pic showing boyfriend of hers or fiance, whatever.
Hot dang it, David! You gave me got my phone number too.
What?
Oh, I'm gonna get him for that.
Oh, well, put their names in there too. It's too late. I mean, no rest for the weary, I guess.
Hot dang it, guys!
This is bad.
It is not good. Hot dang it, David! David!
Just continue on with the next match.
Yes, I will continue from there. Hot dang it. Anyway, I'll continue from there.
They better not leak our numbers to anyone else, I swear to God.
Exactly. And Danny got my phone number too!
I told you.
Oh.
I bet they're in their little voice chat right now, laughing, going ha 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 ha, and then
Hey, shut up!
shut up.
Yes. Anyway, we got a tables match. We got Rusev taking on the almighty Bobby Lashley.
That's good. That's real good.
Yes. Along with Lana, of course.
Not the chocolate midget Leo Rush.
Yeah, exactly.
I miss those days.
Yeah.
He was a better good spokesperson for Bobby Lashley than Lana. Just saying.
Yeah.
And what else is there again?
And then we got a regular tag match. For these Raw Tag Team Championships, we got the Viking Raiders defending their titles against that to be announced.
To be announced?
Yeah.
I'd probably go with the OC because they're the only ones that beat them on at a not Super Showdown, at Crown Jewel. Crown Jewel.
Or Jude.
Crown Jew. Crown Jew.
Oh, actually, it's an open challenge, though. Never mind.
Oh, an open challenge, huh? Well, how bizarre can things get?
Yes.
Nothing on the pre-show yet being announced, or is there more?
Well, no, I don't want. Okay, let me see. Not that I know for the pre-show.
Man, well, we gotta do something to improvise. How long is this guy gonna be?
All right, he's like as quick as how long?
Try not to pester him too much. I'm just saying, because we gotta wrap this up soon. Sometime. I mean, we'll probably take another hour to end the show. Which, as much as I'd love to break the record for longest episode ever, I still need, I got some stuff that needs to be done from time to time.
Yeah, it's true. StreamYard. Okay. And I would like to talk about for NWA Into the Fire, which we will not watch it, but I will probably see the results and all that. There you are.
Into the fire!
I'm falling!
Into the fire!
Into the fire!
I love that song. I'm sorry. You just can't help but love it.
Yes, exactly.
They should have named it Fire instead of Power.
Yeah.
Or as Garrison would say, Pow. Pow.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. Let's do it. We have matches on the card. We got a singles match. The question mark taking on Trevor Murdoch.
mark. Was he? What, the Riddler?
Probably thinks that way, yeah.
Ah,
All right. Next one, we got a tag team match. Play holla holla.
oh yeah. Sorry.
That's okay.
Responding to someone on Facebook.
Yes. We got Allison Kay and Ashley Vox taking on either Melina, Thunder Rosa, or Marty Bell. One of the three people.
One of them.
Yes. And we got a singles match. We got Eli Drake taking on Ken Anderson.
Singles match?
Yes.
Wait a minute. Wait, were they a tag team for a while?
Yeah, and then...
Wait a minute. Wait. Was it him and James Storm? No. It was Colt Cabana and Ken Anderson. My bad.
Oh, yeah, that's right. God dang it, David. Can me and Danny join the stream? Danny wants to join.
We haven't. We should have had you booked from the get-go.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. Plus, you adding our phone numbers to your phone list, whatever. God, this is like harassment here.
Yeah. Not cool, guys. God dang it.
There's a thing called privacy.
Yeah, and it's called personal information. Don't. Oh, man. Anyway, I'm going to continue on from there.
Yes, please, before I have another aneurysm.
Again, for part 589.
Yes.
Anyway, we got the best. Just having fun.
Just having fun. Bullshit. You're lucky. You know what? I might block those numbers. You never know.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Just like I can block someone on Facebook.
Yeah.
But continue.
We got the best 2 out of 3 falls match for the NWA's World's Heavyweight Championship.
2 out of 3 falls?
Yeah.
Okay.
Brian Hebner will be the referee for the first fall, while Tim Storm will be the referee for the second fall.
And the third and final fall, if that's possible?
Yeah, if that's possible, yeah.
Who was the referee for the third and final fall?
Doesn't say. But anyway.
Hey, that's real promotional consideration for you.
Yeah. Nick Aldis defending his title against the Cowboy James Storm.
Oh, I don't have your phone number. I just have your email to my contacts. Oh. You know what? That would make sense. Just don't call me. Please, God, do not call me. But anyway, continue onward. I'm sorry, but
That's okay. We got a triple threat match for the NWA National Championship. Yes. We got Colt Boom Boom Cabana defending his title.
Boom Boom? Oh my God, called Boom Boom Cabana. I can't help but laugh at that. I mean, like,
Yes.
Hey, let's have Gary say that. Boom Boom. I'm sorry, I had to bring joy into the situation because even though we're still waiting for the guy to come here, still it's oh God. That's
funny.
Oh.
Whew. Okay. I'm better.
Me too.
Taking on Aaron Stevens. Taking on Ricky Starks.
I know Ricky Starks. He's that upstart who's been showcasing a lot of himself lately. He's pretty good.
Yep. And then we got another tag team match. Player holla holla. We got this time will be for the NWA World Tag Team Championships. We got the Rock and Roll Express, the current 9-time tag team champions of Ricky Morton and Robert Gibson, taking on the wild cards of Thomas Latimer and Royce Isaacs.
The funny thing is that, the Rock and Roll Express being the tag team champions again, that is actually very, very bizarre, but yet they could still go even at their old age. I mean, all things considering. And I really think that, it's quite incredible how, they could still go at it to this day, even in their old age, especially regarding everything in general that they've been through over the past 2 decades, 3 maybe.
Yeah.
Never broken up.
Exactly. My goodness sakes.
It's like one couldn't last without the other.
Yep.
Is that the end of NWA Into the Fire?
Yep, that is everything. Yep, for NWA Into the Fire for the pay-per-view before WWTLC, by the way.
Mm-hmm. I hope that guy's in his car, getting everything set up right here, because after all, I mean, I don't want to postpone his interview for next week, by the way.
Yeah, true. And plus, we also going to be having another guest, though, by the way. Which is another one from Which is another one. The member of the A Team, Lance Pearson, will be on the show.
The Eh Team.
Yes.
EHH, I think.
It's only EH.
Oh, I thought it would have been EHH, because that's.
Mm-mm.
Then again, maybe. Nah, isn't that how Canadians say it and spell it?
EH, actually, yeah, EH.
Hmm.
The A, and that's English, but in Canadian though, it's EH.
Oh, if you were to see me end a sentence, if I was like American that ended every sentence like this, how are you doing? A. May I wash your trousers? A. Mind if I help you out with your A hole? I know that last part was, out of nowhere, but still, it's just, it's my sense of humor.
I'm gonna get him for that, David. I'm gonna get him.
Well, the only thing they got is our emails, not our phone numbers, which is which is good.
Yeah.
Well,
he said about 18 minutes ago.
10 minutes? Shite. Oh my gosh.
I know it's not good. It's not, but I know it's embarrassing. But it's
embarrassing. We're only 1 hour. This is the best show ever because I don't know what's worse, trolls from last week or David and Danny, contacting us through text on our email addresses. I mean, I cannot tell which one's worse at the moment right here. Although the trolls were worse, this could be a nightmare.
Yeah. Oh, man.
At least I was able to sing the lyrics.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if I cheated or not. I had to look at the lyrics and sing along with it so I could get with the song. I never watched Zoe 101.
Me neither.
Granted, I might someday. Just it's not on my to-do list that much.
Mm-hmm.
Man, and one of them, I think Danny was one. Can we join you while we wait? Thing is, We gotta hold together. Okay. All right. You know what? Maybe I can tell a story to pass the time. Okay.
Go ahead.
Hopefully I know a good one. Actually, is it okay if I tell one of the Jim Cornette stories that Bruce Pritchard told on Something to Wrestle With?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, this is all Bruce Pritchard here, okay, people? And I know, you know what? I think this is going to bore Danny to death, probably. Tell PYL story. I'll probably tell that if, we're not, if this guy doesn't come in time for some reason, because as much as I want to break the record, of 3 hours, 4 minutes, and 16 seconds, I seriously have a lot of things to do. But anyway. Okay, this is what happened. According to Bruce Pritchard, hold on just 1 second. Let me check something real quick.
Who is the special guest?
Okay, I'm just trying to check if my parents are pulling up, but they're not. Because that way I don't have to move my, laptop anywhere. Anyway, so sometime in a few weeks, around in 97, Bruce Pritchard and Vince McMahon are having, meeting, and they notice that Jim Cornette has been around for the, tapings or the meetings as of late. Excuse me. And so Bruce calls him and says, "Hey, Corny, where have you been? I mean, you missing the few tapings." And Jim Cornette, he goes, "Oh, hot dang, George died." Bruce goes, "What, Corny? What do you mean George died?" Now, to give all you people a backstory, George was a rat. Brandon, do you remember those Mankind vignettes back in 96?
Yeah.
Do you remember that little rat that would crawl over Mick Foley, when he was Mankind, and those little vignettes and all that?
Yep.
That was Jim Cornette's rat named George. And what's so particular about this rat was the size of his testicles, which were very large, mind you. Unfortunately, George had passed away. George had left, this life. And then Bruce is over the phone going like, "Oh my God, Corny, I'm sorry to hear that." And Cornette's going like, "Well, hot dang. He was sick, and we took him to the vet, and the vet was like beside himself, and so they had to take him, they had to do surgery on him." And then Bruce is like, wait, stop, Corny. You mean to tell me that you took a trucking rat to the vet because he was sick, and they could do surgery on him in Stamford, Connecticut? What truck? Yeah, what would you do if it was one of your loved ones? It was so sad. He was having to stand right there, lay down right there, and with the apparatus and all that being pumped into him. And you probably think I'm, Bruce and was making this stuff up as I am. Well, guess what? He wasn't, and neither am I.
Mm-hmm.
And the nurse sat there, just pump little breaths into George's mouth as they were trying to do the operation so he can live through the surgery. But he didn't make it. He died. You know what the price was for the rat surgery? $1,100.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, over $1,100 for a rat surgery. And you're probably thinking, you'd think the purpose of the rats were like, some, planted hose around the ring side, behind the barricade, for the shows. But obviously this wasn't the case. So Jim Cornette missed like 6 weeks worth of taping, mourning the rat, holding it on all that. And being the butthole that Bruce Pritchard is or was, but even though that's kind of hard to believe, Bruce is on the phone going like, "All right, so what did you do? Did they throw it away, or did they flush it down the toilet? Truck you, hot dang it, I'll kill you, mother trucker!" Well, Corny, what do you do with a dead rat? Right now we got him in the freezer. Okay, Brandon, George died. They got the body. They what they did was Cornette and his wife at the time, they put it in a freaking Ziploc bag. Then they put it in a shoebox, and then they put it in the freezer to keep his remains in reserve. And they and hypothetically put it right next to the ice cream and frozen pizzas, in the freezer, so that way his body could be kept in reserve. So that way he could be buried up here, around here in the Carolinas, or up in Kentucky where Jim came from, or wherever it was he came from, so he could be buried along with the rest of his rat family. And and you know what? It's a true story. Even Jim Cornette confirmed the story himself. And he's like a oversensitive SOB. You know what? And you probably ask, do you know why the rat died? Maybe it had mesothelioma. But still, at the end of the day, that's not really what happened, but however, they do have an advertisement to help people out with mesothelioma. But still, regardless, the story itself is hilarious. Go watch Something to Wrestle With, episode number 42, I think it was. Jim Cornette in the WWF, and it is Bruce talks about a lot of stories regarding Jim Cornette and other things, like why Cornette hates Vince Russo, why Cornette hates flying, and why he is why he has other issues with the likes of Kevin Dunn. So yeah. Any progress so far, Brandon?
The only thing it's been, gosh. Oh, man.
This is a first we've had here on the show, and especially live of all places.
Yes, exactly. And he hasn't seen two of the messages.
Wait a second. He said he'd be off around 8?
Yeah, he said he'll be available after 8. And then it's already 6:02 and also 9:02 at your area there, Jordan.
Well, I can give him another 20 minutes, but say until we reach the 2-hour and 20-minute mark. But if he doesn't make it till then, I guess we can
end it right there.
Yeah, because we can't wait too long.
Exactly.
We got stuff to do and all that, and plus we could do it for next week probably, maybe with that other guy who we have here too. But still, at the end of the day, we gotta do what we gotta do.
Oh, he finally got a reply. Yes.
Oh boy, I thought I was about to lose my mind.
Thank you. Let's see. I'm just asking nicely, not to pester him and all that. Just.
Yeah, it's not like we're trying to make sure he appears. It's the fact that he agreed, right?
Yeah, he said he agreed that ahead of time that he would do that. It was, let me look. It was, I'm clicking the link for streamer. It's not working. Hang on.
Wait, he's clicking on it?
Yeah, let me go ahead and give him I'll give him another one. Why not? Let me try that.
What is he communicating from?
He's click. Stuttering. God dang it.
It's okay. Is he talking through mobile?
I think so, but I'm gonna give him the link again. So, M3 lowercase W D4.
Oh, wait. You don't have to do that. You don't have to type in all those silly numbers and all that. Hold on.
Oh.
Here, just give him this.
Okay.
Just copy it of what I just put in the private chat.
Got it. Okay, let me go ahead and.
No need to keep typing all those, letters and numbers and caps and all that bull crap.
Yeah, true. Stand by, folks. Do apologize in advance for doing that for the live audience
Yeah.
and viewers out there. Let me get on to the Facebook right now. It won't take me about at least couple minutes, not a couple minutes, but less than a minute actually. Check that. Come on.
Well, I'm not going to delay the inevitable by, talking about politics. I'll tell you that right now, because, I'm not going to talk about politics unless if it's necessary.
Yeah, that's true. All right.
Wrestling politics, maybe, but no, not really.
Yes, that's not yet true. All right, here you go. I think I got this. Come on, Jake. Let's go. There you are. Okay, hit this. And pow.
Wait, did you send it to him?
Yeah, I'm sending it right now. I'm hitting the pow.
If he hasn't ever used StreamYard, tell him it's free, to make the account, and then you can, join the broadcast.
Yeah.
No, I'm not talking about our president. No, David.
No, just no.
Because people don't, like I said, people don't want to hear politics unless if I want to talk about it if it's absolutely necessary and I want to, rant about certain politics. Yeah, I can. Given the green light by Brand, of course, because it's his channel.
Still doing. At the moment. All right, he saw that. Cool. 605, now 606. Let's see if I'm clicking the link for StreamYard. It's not working. I'm going to go ahead and tell him it's free, man.
Tell him to make the account if he doesn't have one, and then click on the link or whatever.
Don't.
Oh my God! So much delays.
I know. You don't have the account. Look.
I'll tell you this right now. This will probably be the last time I do this at nighttime in my area.
Yeah.
Because as much as I had to get my siblings situated before I had
There he is.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Here we go. We're getting set up, ready to go.
You guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey, I am so sorry, you guys. It was a long day. There's no excuses. I humbly apologize, but I appreciate you guys having me on your show. How you guys doing?
Yeah, we're doing good, man.
Cool. Well, again, I apologize. Let's go ahead and get started wherever you guys have left off. I'm anxious to answer
actually
any
left off.
questions.
I left off from the Jim Cornette, George the Rat story.
Oh, okay.
You probably never heard of it, but if you watch Something to Wrestle With, episode 42, Jim Cornette in the WWF, you could probably tell which one I'm talking about.
I haven't watched all of those. I've watched a few of them. I'm actually a big fan of Conrad Thompson, so I probably should watch more of those than I actually have.
Conrad Thompson has fans? Didn't know that.
Yeah. Hey.
Anyway, go ahead and introduce our guest, Brandon, to the live audience.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, for our special guest here on the podcast, we got the manager of the A Team, which is none other than Mr. Maddox Ryan. Maddox, my man, how are you doing?
Brandon, I'm great, man. Thank you again for having me. I really appreciate it. This is my first show, so I'm a little anxious, I guess you could say, but in a good way.
Well, yeah. At least you're not contract with a big major wrestling company like WWE, and that way you would have never gotten on here.
No, hell no.
Oh, by the way, David just sent me a message, live streaming while driving. Oof. That's
oof.
Funny.
Yeah, it is a little, I'll be totally honest, it's a little dangerous, but I have a handheld device here. In fact, I'm going to even hook it in. So hopefully you guys can still see me a little bit here.
Yeah.
It's been a weird day. I'm not fully prepared, but I'm here now. So
I could
I'm
see.
gonna make the best of it.
I could see your face. I mean,
Yeah.
a little bit right there. Yeah. And I
How's that?
Yeah.
Better?
I could see a lot of you. A lot of pants.
Sure.
Oh wait, you know
How
what?
about
That's better. Oh,
That's great.
that's great right there.
Perfect.
Okay, now
Yeah, so I'm gonna pay attention to the road, but I'm gonna listen to you guys. How about that?
Yeah.
that's good. Yeah, we don't want
That works for me.
Rant N Rave Podcast is not responsible for any road damage whatsoever.
No. No, I definitely don't recommend this to anybody watching. But yes, for everybody watching or listening, I am 100% paying attention to the road right now. I'm not even looking at the camera.
And hot dang, it has been raining up there, hasn't it? Man, it's been like bad.
Yeah, it's pouring rain right now.
Guess it wasn't just pouring out on rain on your window, Brandon. But anyway, but now that you're here, we're 2 hours and 10 minutes into the show, and we can finally get to this interview. Let's go. Now,
Let's do it.
Perfect.
all right, Brandon, you go ahead and answer the question.
All right. Well, I've got a question for you, Max. I mean, my goodness sakes. Well, who was your favorite wrestler growing up as a kid?
Good question.
My answer has always been kind of conflicted. But truth be told, my all-time favorite growing up was Bret the Hitman Hart.
Oh, yes.
That hasn't changed much, but there's no denying that the best in-ring performer of all time, you got to go with Shawn Michaels. But if you ask me my personal all-time favorite, it would be Bret the Hitman Hart.
Mm-hmm.
I see why you say conflicted, because Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels were rivals in more ways than one.
You guys still there?
Yeah, we're still here.
Yep.
Hello? Holy crap!
Hello.
Audio feed.
Hello?
Check, check. 1, 2.
Oh, hot dang it! There must be an audio cut.
Yeah.
Not getting any feedback here.
Not getting any feedback. God
My
dang it.
headphones in.
Um.
Let's try more.
What's the sign language for take your headphones off? Because I think there was no echoing.
If you guys can hear me, I cannot hear anything going on in your end right now.
Just tell him to take. Brandon, send him a message. Tell him to take the headphones off. Don't worry about it.
All right. I will do that right away. Take your headphones off.
You'll be sent a text right now. Oh crap! Where'd he go? Oh God!
I might have you told me to text him.
Yeah, I know that. Oh, hot dang it! Yeah, that was my boo boo. Yeah, bring him back, but just make sure he has his headphones off. I guess there's no big deal.
Yeah.
Maybe
He's checking the message right now, but
maybe there won't be an echo from the background.
Yeah. Echo. Oh man.
Anyway. Yeah.
We're gonna bring it back. 1, 2, 3.
You guys there?
Yeah.
Yep, we're still here.
Perfect. Now I can hear you. That's so
Yes.
weird. Okay.
Must be a reception problem. Anyway, like I said, it must be so conflicting. Other than the fact that like you say Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels, because they used to be rivals back in the day,
Yeah.
both personally and professionally.
Yeah, very much on a personal level, but professionally, man, I love the rivalry, and I think I've been a wrestling fan my entire life, even before their infamous WrestleMania 60-minute Ironman match, and there's two matches when people ask me what I go back to and what could I watch over and over, and that 60-minute Ironman match, I could watch that over and over, and I'd never get tired of it.
You know what? Same here. Anyway, by the way, Maddox, I hate to cut you off, but there's a question that David asked, okay? You said something about, not recommending driving while doing this at the same time.
Right.
Okay, this is what he asked. Maddox, if you don't recommend it, how come you're doing it, LOL?
I am being a hypocrite, absolutely. As you guys can see, I am completely hands-free. I actually have this mounted to my dash right now. And when I do look at the camera, it is because I'm either A, at a stop sign, or B, I'm at a red light stoplight right now. So with these earphones in, I can actually hear everything you guys are saying for the most part. So it's like talking on the telephone. You really don't need to see who you're talking to. But I'll glance down at the camera when I can.
All right. Since that was a question from him, I'll go ahead and ask a question.
Absolutely.
So wait, are you a manager or a wrestler?
I am a manager.
Okay.
And I would like to say a manager in training because there's still so much that I need to learn. Okay. I kind of give myself the nickname the mouthpiece because I feel like I'm fairly decent on a microphone. I'm a great talker. I just need more chances to get out there, with more promotions. I've done work for a couple promotions. I've spots in some wrestling matches. So, it's been a good time, but I would say my specialty is managing, and I'm trying to bring that back to independent wrestling.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I want to ask you, since you are an aspiring manager, and hopefully, what would you consider the greatest manager of all time in professional wrestling be?
No doubt, without question, Bobby the Brain Heenan. To me, there's nobody better than Bobby Heenan. But I'll tell you, growing up, I really idolized guys like Mr. Fuji, Captain Lou Albano, even Paul Bearer. He didn't speak much, but his character, he was really into it. I think he just did everything correct. But yeah, without question, it's got to be Bobby the Brain Heenan.
Yeah, and God rest his soul too. I mean,
God rest his soul, definitely.
Bobby the Brain Heenan was is like a god when it comes to being a manager and also a heel commentator too. But he wasn't named the Weasel for nothing. I mean, I think he lost a match. Where the stipulation was if he loses a certain match, he'd have to be in a Weasel costume. Yep, and he didn't do this Weasel. Not once, but twice.
Yep, I recall. It's been a while.
Anyway, go ahead. Do you have more to say, man?
Oh no, you guys are good. No, I'm listening. I was agreeing with you.
Oh, okay.
All right, because I think there's a little bit of a lag thereof, but
yeah,
I'm getting a little bit of lag on my end, but for the most part, I'm hearing you guys very well now.
Okay, cool.
All right, your turn, Brennan.
All right, before I answer my question, we got another question from Chris Kennedy, and he said this: did you ever see World Championship Wrestling in the 80s, and what are your favorite memories from that?
I'll be honest. I didn't start watching WCW till probably the early to mid 90s. So I don't want to answer that question because if I answer it and I say something wrong, I'm gonna look stupid. So I'm just gonna be honest. And say,
it's okay, man.
I didn't really pay much attention to WCW in the 80s, and I haven't really gone back to watch anything.
Well, wait. Here's a little bit of a freebie question for me.
Okay.
How old are you?
I am 33.
Aha. You see, here's the thing, though. You weren't into wrestling, back when you were, in that timeline in the 80s. I mean, the 90s. The 90s were more, innovative, I believe.
Yeah, back when, WWF Superstars was on Saturday mornings. And, I'm growing up, it was all WWF until, like I said, the early to mid-90s, especially during the Monday Night Wars. So I didn't watch a lot of WCW. I watched a lot of WWF, and that's just what I was hooked on, man. So I don't want to answer that question and sound like an idiot, unfortunately.
Yeah. But by the way, he's saying that this Maddox, Mr. Maddox says he would sound like an idiot, not the person asking the question. Nothing.
No, me, not the person answering the question. No.
Asking the question.
Yeah. Or asking the question. Yeah, I'm not saying that at all. I'm talking about me. I don't want to seem like a weasel if I could.
Yeah. Yeah, you bunch of ham and eggers. Anyway, I guess I'll go. Before you ask a question, you've already asked Chris Kennedy. Go ahead, Brandon.
Actually, another question before I answer my real question yet again.
Wait,
This one,
which one is it from?
David St. Dennis.
Send it to me in the private chat. I'll ask it for him later. Go ahead and ask your personal question, okay?
Okay, for my personal question is, I mean, my goodness. You've been with Prestige, I mean, Without a Cause, I mean, 5cc, you know, and all that other promotion. I mean, my gosh. I mean, my personal question for you, though, is what was, like, your favorite moment from any promotion, any wrestling promotion from the Pacific Northwest?
Well, just to clarify one thing, you brought up 5cc. I have not actually been to a 5cc.
Okay.
But I can. I have been to some Without a Cause events. I've done some Prestige stuff. I've done some other local independent promotions. But if you're asking me my favorite memory of anything, you know, for the past probably 10, almost 11 years, one of my best and closest friends is actually Chase James, and who, by the way, not to take away from your question, Brandon, but if I may, he's definitely tearing up the independent scene right now in the Pacific Northwest. And he got me a great opportunity when he was able to team with Joey Ryan. I want to say March. He got to team with Joey Ryan back in March of this year, I want to say March or April, at Without a Cause. And you know, I got to do a couple spots during that match, and you know, I'm forever grateful. Joey pulled me in the ring after, and I got to hold both of their hands in the air in victory. And it was you know, I was a fan of Joey Ryan before I even wanted to try and do anything in independent wrestling. I knew who he was, and you know, for me as a fan, and you know, as for being part of the show, I would say that was probably the coolest, most memorable moment that I've had.
Okay, hang on. All right. David asks, he asked me the same thing too on my thing. Hot dang it. Okay. Well, guess I'll just ask anyway, or for him. Do you have a YouTube channel or other social media accounts?
Just my Facebook right now. I kind of use my personal /work Instagram at official Jake Anderson, which is my shoot name. But if you want to follow me or add me on Facebook, it's just Maddox Ryan, MADDOX RYAN. I'll be happy to add any fans on there and answer any questions that somebody might send me my inbox, which actually happens frequently. So yeah, hit me up on there.
All right. My personal question here is, what do you think when people say wrestling is fake?
You know, it actually, at first, it really irritated me, and it honestly pissed me off, because even
wait a minute, lag.
It wasn't fake, but I knew it was, you know, it's scripted. But to this day, yeah, I just laugh because my friend Chase has a wrestling ring in his at his house, and you know, going there and taking bumps, you know, and I just laugh. And anybody that says it's fake, the first thing I tell them is, hey, I invite you to come try it sometime and tell me how fake you think it is, because getting your body tossed around, you know, it's not exactly fun, but if your body can hang and it, you know, it gets used to it, it'll be worth it. But there's nothing fake about it. The moves are real, the injuries are real. There's just nothing fake about it. So I can't stress enough when people say it's fake. I mean, if you want to go that route, well, Star Wars is fake. You know, people watch Star Wars, it's fake. It blows my mind that people still call it fake. I can't say enough about it. It's far from fake.
Yeah, well, you could go David Arquette about it, like Kikyo would go, like, you know, 2 weeks ago, like David Arquette would go like, wrestling's not fake.
Yeah, I speaking of Kikyo, I love Kikyo. That girl is amazing. She's given me some good advice. We've had some good heart-to-hearts. So definitely a good guest that you guys had on your show.
Yeah, oh my God, 2 weeks ago, man, episode 8. You know, if you go watch that's like the most liked and the most viewed episode we have by far, and it's the longest episode we have. And
good, right?
Yeah,
so.
Yeah. It's just that. It's not just because of not just because of Kikyo, but because of mostly it had to do with all of us and her in general as a like a team.
No, you guys. I've watched some of your episodes, and I gotta say, I love what you guys are doing, and I hope you guys keep going.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hopefully, we can surpass 100 one day.
Yeah, well,
but that's
doing what you're doing now.
Yeah, but that's for later time. Anyway, yeah. Oh, yeah. David St. Dennis was also on that show too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
He actually asked questions, particularly which were really good ones, even for someone who's not a wrestling fanatic like people like us. However, yeah, Brandon, you have a question?
Oh my gosh, you bring that up, Kiki. Oh my god.
Yeah. What was she said 2 weeks ago? Oh yeah, a movie line like, "Oh, you know what makes me feel better? You licked my butthole." Oh my god.
That's the perfect response.
Yes.
Yeah. I love that girl. I'm sorry. That was so hilarious. I mean, it was out of nowhere, and we were laughing our arses off.
Yeah. Woo. Okay. My real question again. Okay, I think I got it. All right. For my question is this. And what inspired you to become a manager, and what manager did you be inspired of?
Oh, wait. I think I already asked that question.
You already did?
Well,
yeah. Well,
he did and he didn't. He asked me my all-time favorite manager. I would say the manager that actually inspired me would be Mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart. I've always loved Jimmy Hart. I think he's great. But what led me to be a manager was actually going back to Chase James. It was his very first pro wrestling match ever against Rio Sparks, who is better known as Rashad Tyson. And it was his very first match, and he said, "Hey, man, I think it'd be awesome if you valeted me to the ring and were my manager." And it just kind of went off from there. And I've been doing it ever since. I've always wanted to be a part of professional wrestling. Never really thought myself would be a professional wrestler in general. I've had numerous left shoulder injuries that make it really hard for me to bump sometimes. So this was an avenue and a way for me to be involved in professional wrestling without actually having to be a full-time wrestler. So that's how that started, and I gotta say, everything I've been able to do has been honestly because of Chase James.
But yeah. Okay, let me see here if I can. Let's see what other question might I have for you. I have to have something. Okay. What's your take on the Wednesday Night Wars between AEW versus NXT?
I'm a wrestling fan, so I look beyond the garbage and the people saying this is better or that's better. Both of them are pumping out a great product. Both of them have absolutely stacked talent. I gotta say, level. I let it be. I just miss the days where a fan was a fan. You just watch wrestling and you're a fan. There's no political BS behind it. There's none of this drama behind it. Back when we were, before all this came about, and really before social media took off, it was just, hey, let's watch some wrestling. Now you're hearing all this stuff about, oh, people aren't happy, they want out of their contract. I'm not into all that. I don't like all of that political BS. I just want to be a wrestling fan. I just want to enjoy some wrestling. If I watch NXT, I'll watch AEW right after, or vice versa. I'm a fan of both, and that's the way it's always been, and the way it will always be. I don't have a lot of gratification in getting upset over something so stupid, especially something that I can't control.
True words can have been spoken, but however, the reason why I'm always backing AEW all the way is because, I want to see something different that's not like WWE product that, because we've been living with this for almost like, I think about 16 or 17 years, ever since, 2001, And ever since
the buyout of WCW.
Yeah, the buyout of WCW, and also the bankruptcy of ECW, might I add too.
Yep.
And so, and plus, I want to see something alternative. And then when TNA tried something like that, which they were doing good, by the way, but until Hogan and Bischoff came around, and then they started changing things like the 6-sided ring back to a 4-sided ring, or having the format where Hogan could be having a one-time only comeback. Well, there was more than just one comeback. Just dumb arses.
Definitely Hogan.
Yeah. See, that's the problem. And, I think there was a stupid idea, and I don't know if this was true or not, but I think they were trying to think if Hogan, could overcome his back injury, they thought about putting the TNA World Heavyweight title on him, which I think would be a horrible idea, even at the state of his, physicality at this point. But regardless, yeah, they couldn't live up to the hype, regarding.
No.
I mean, they tried, but they failed.
What I do like about AEW is they have given guys a chance that WWE would look past. And
good point.
And I, if it wasn't for AEW, we wouldn't have the Inner Circle, which I think is which I think is absolutely fantastic. I think what Jericho's doing, Jericho himself has just changed the game dramatically. I mean, he's almost 50 years old. He's worked for almost every major promotion. In fact, I believe he has worked for every major promotion. I mean, there's nothing that guy hasn't done, and to have all that younger talent under his tutelage to be able to teach them and train them and lead the way, I don't think there's a better place for young talent right now. But I will say that NXT also has a lot of great young talent, and it's hard for me to be like, oh, this brand's better or this brand's better, because there's great things about both brands, and like I said, I'm just a fan of professional wrestling altogether, so I won't nitpick it who's better or who's not better. I just want to enjoy the show.
Yeah. It's so funny, like you mentioned, Jericho's been in with every single major promotion. It all stems back with New Japan Pro Wrestling, then there was ECW, and then WCW, and then the WWF, then turned WWE, and then now here with AEW. I mean, what hasn't he not done to reinvent himself, and not only reinvent, pro wrestling in general? I mean, it's like, for this guy to be in the game as long as he has, I mean, he gives Undertaker a run for his money. I'm sorry, he just does. I mean,
yeah, there's no doubt. I mean, if Taker had jumped promotion to promotion, we might be having a different discussion. In fact, I was just watching, not to shy off from what you were talking about, but I was just watching the interview between him and Stone Cold, the Broken Skull Sessions, and Undertaker said it best. He said, I couldn't turn my back on somebody who gave me my chance. Dusty Rhodes basically had told him in WCW, nobody's going to pay to see you, and Vince thought otherwise. And look at Undertaker almost 30 years later. They ran with it.
Yeah.
I think he's probably the greatest gimmick in professional wrestling of all time to this day.
That gimmick, The Undertaker, was meant to be somewhat of a joke, for him to be laughed at, because, of what he looked like back in 1990.
Yep.
But instead, it transcended into something more than just a joke or just a gimmick. It became a phenomenon in and of its own right. And that's why he's considered one of the greatest of all time. So if you ask me,
Absolutely.
I don't think Mean Mark Calloway would have ever been over Undertaker. And with the right proper booking, especially with Vince McMahon, despite, how much I hate his booking, still at the end of the day, there's no contest that, Undertaker, 100%. However, he hasn't been on a full-time schedule since after 2010, even though reasonable enough. He's been around, he's been beat up and all that, understandable. But however, Jericho, on the other hand, like I said, he actually surpassed. Yeah, he surpasses Undertaker when it comes to a full-time schedule.
Oh, 100%. And he looks. I don't think Jericho's looked a whole lot better as he has
I'm telling you, even with the
I don't think there's no quitting that guy, man. He's just gonna keep going and going, and I don't think he's gonna stop for a while.
Hey, if he keeps going until he's like 100, I'd be surprised.
Yeah.
Anyway, you have a question, Brennan?
Before I answer my real question, we got another question from David St. Dennis saying this. Yes. Maddox, what is it? What is your job as a manager? Like, what do you do?
Well,
Oh,
there's a couple
God.
different things I can do. It just depends on the match. But mostly my job is to get the crowd into it. And rally behind
Client.
my client. Yeah, I was trying not to steal one from Paul Heyman, but it's basically that's what it is. I'm trying to rally behind my client. I'm trying to get the crowd behind him.
Well, your client
and,
is it's still the same thing with Bobby Heenan and
yep,
Fuji.
it's
Everyone still calls them
it's still a
clients. It's
client.
okay.
Yeah. That's my job. I'm basically a hype man, and
Yeah.
I feel like I'm pretty good about getting the crowd into it. Like I said earlier, I feel like I'm great on a microphone if I'm given the right chance. There's just that's really what it is, and it doesn't stop just at the ring. There's things behind the scenes, whether I give input for a match or guys give input for me. They're
Or
it could be
carrying
a
bags.
little bit of everything. Yep, carrying bags. I've done that.
Oh my
carried
God! I was
on,
just saying that for a joke, but I'm sorry.
Oh no, I mean, I take it to heart. It's all up for me. It's all about earning my keep and earning my place. So I do basically whatever I can to help everybody else.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, your real question, Brandon?
All right. Okay. Like I already mentioned this before, Jordan, before my real question, this time another question from John Feuerhelm saying
Wait, John Furmel.
Feuerhelm.
Do you want to send me in the private chat so I can answer it for him after you give out your real question? Because remember we got to do this like as a team because
oh yeah, that's right.
you see, if you're going to answer a fan's question, then you do that and then answer your real question. And if I have to do it for you, there we go. See?
Yeah, there we go.
It's a thing called cooperation.
Exactly. No.
Stand by, people. He's spelling it out. I mean, he could just copy and paste it through.
Yeah, I should, but well, that's just me.
Oh, this is you, all right.
Oh, shiz. Anyway, there you are, Jordan. All right, my real question for that is, my goodness. There were some moments that for Prestige Wrestling, Tower of Snakes, you were at that hotel room with MV Young, though. My gosh.
Wait, what is this now? A hotel room?
Yeah, I'm not joking.
I think you guys are now there's a lag here. 1 second, guys. Let's see if we can clear this up. 1 second. I can hear Jordan fine, but I'm not hearing Brandon too clear.
Oh crap. Hang on.
Yeah, Jordan, are you there?
Yeah, I'm still here. Hello?
Jordan,
Hello?
I'm hearing you come. Oh, Jordan, I'm hearing you coming better, and I'm not hearing.
Yeah, I'm coming back. There you are.
Okay, are we good here?
Maybe can they come back to us?
Check 1 2. No.
He might. Oh, hot dang it.
Check 1 2 3.
Hey, dude, if you can hear me, come back out, and we can bring you back in.
Check 1 2. Dang it. Oh. Yeah, I can hear you.
Hold on.
Okay. Let's see here. Okay. I see. I got the private chat here.
Wait a minute. Wait. I got an idea. Hold on.
All right. Here. Wait. Let's see.
Yeah, I hope he gets that.
Okay. Let me try that, you guys. 1 second.
Yes, he got the message.
Okay, cool.
All right. Okay, can you see him?
Not yet, but he will be coming in and coming back out. Come back out and come back in. There you go. Other way around. Come on, Martin. Get to the program.
Get with the program.
Yeah, I know. That's what I meant.
Even David would correct us on that.
Don't bring that up, Jordan, okay?
Hey, that's what he'd do.
I know, I'm just saying.
And I'm just saying, too.
All right, here we go.
This ain't a marriage counseling session. Anyway.
Let's see. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and here we go. Check. 1, 2, 3.
It's still staticky. Everything's clear on
Still
my end.
staticky.
Oh, there's Jordan.
Well,
I can hear you way better now. There you go.
You know what? I always sound way better. Thank you for complimenting me.
Yeah.
I know. Arrogance at its finest.
Yeah.
At least I'm not selfish. Can you hear Brandon fine?
Check. 1, 2, 3. Nope.
You guys there?
Dang it. We're still there.
Brandon, I just heard you.
Yes.
Finally.
God.
Guys, for those of you watching live, we're sorry for the technical difficulties. We can't help it. Maybe it's probably the weather there up in Oregon or something. Or maybe
for our guest though, he's actually from from Spokane, Washington, to be exact. If I'm correctly.
Yeah, we are having some weather issues up here. Actually, the power went out at work earlier, so not contributing to anything. But that's another reason why I've been having such a bad day. But all is well now, and like I said, I'm here with you guys, and I can hear you now.
All right.
Wait a minute.
Now it's my real question.
You know what? Wait, hang on a second, dude. Do you have a computer or something? Like one with a webcam?
I'm not by a computer. I'm still in my car.
Oh.
Or a laptop by any chance?
Something. Phone's okay.
Well, at least you're home. I think you'll probably do better with the Wi-Fi. Hopefully.
Let me see if we can get into some Wi-Fi. 1 second, you guys. Let's see if we can
get
this going here.
Stand by.
I'm going to step inside the house. I'm going to try and step inside the house real quick and see if my Wi-Fi connects to you at all.
All right.
Also, problem is he is not in his house as well.
Oh my gosh.
He's still been. We still like talking about that. And smoking in the house as well. Memories.
Oh man, yeah. My goodness sakes.
Your eyes a kite.
Oh, goodness gracious.
And the worst part about this is that we're not even done yet.
Yeah, I know.
But in the case, it's worth it.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
All right. We into house. And shit, we lost him again. Hot dang it.
He'll be back. No worries. Hopefully. We'll check. Gonna go ahead and hit that. Get when he's ready, then I'll do the 1, 2, 3 again, and then it's actually pronounced Firehelm. Okay, got it. Thank you, John. His name is pronounced, his last name?
Firehelm. Oh, okay. I'll say Firehelm asks.
Firehelm. Okay, thank you, John. Definitely appreciated.
John?
Didn't know the rules. Also, better way to pronounce my last name is think of it as a Firehelm. Oh. Yes, thank you for that information there, John. All right. Stand by, folks. And let's look at the live shirt. Ooh, we're already at nine likes already. Yay. And 1 dislike, but doesn't matter.
Probably a punk arse troll.
Yes, exactly. And I got 2 words for that. Punk arse troll. Suck it.
I got 1 word for him. What?
Oh, man. We're getting very close to almost breaking a record, but not quite there. About another 20 plus.
Oh, yeah. Well, the goal is that we're not trying to break records here. We're just try to answer and or try to ask and get answers and all that.
Yeah, we can. Here we go. Oh, man. Yes, and that grade level, when he always does it. What? Yes.
What?
Yeah. Where if it's below a hot dang B and all, below that, a solid B to be exact.
Or maybe a C, D, maybe F, U. I mean, like, hot dang. I think there is less viewers because the live chat is disabled. Well,
What can you do, man? I mean,
what? Too bad.
That's just too bad. I mean,
Besides, I mean, we already had to explain it. I mean, why? I mean, if they don't, I mean, plus,
why explain it again? Just do it the one time and that's it.
I mean, you don't have to. We're not going to repeat ourselves like a broken record. Is Ryan doing good?
I'm gonna give him a text. He's like, right now, are you?
I'm still waiting for that question about that hotel room. I don't know what it is you were talking about, but still, this must be interesting.
Oh, okay. Let me go ahead and okay. Let me do that. Copy and give it to you, Jordan, and it will be a DM in the messenger. So it's gonna be a real one. So there it is.
Okay. Oh, okay. That one actually is pretty good.
Yes. Fire, like fire. I'm okay. Got it. I'm gonna ask him right now for.
Is that like a 2-part question?
Well.
Wait. No, it's not a 2-part. My bad.
No, it's actually the one that he sent me. Actually, pretty good.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna get. Are you still?
By the way, you say he's from Washington? I thought he was from the same venue as you were, but my bad.
That's fine. He's actually from Spokane, Washington, by the way. Oh, excuse me. Oh, 11 likes.
Oh, now we're getting somewhere. See?
Now we're talking about, yes.
Talk about respect at its finest.
Yes. You know, I mean, our first highest one was like 13. I mean, my gosh.
Oh, wait, no, don't. Don't jinx yourself now. We could get to 14 now.
Hey, I know. I'm just saying. I'm not going to jinx myself.
14 would be the magic number.
Yes. Martin will never jinx himself. Part 589.
Hey, how many times have we all jinxed ourselves? Part 69? I'm sorry, I had to go there.
Yeah, I know. That's good. That's funny.
That's what David would say.
Yeah. Oh, man, that was funny.
You got his problem fixed?
It's been about 2 minutes since I DM'd him.
Ugh. This is probably the most technical difficulty interview we'd ever have, to be honest.
Yeah. I will not mention the other episode. Oh, my God.
Which one was that?
Episode 3.
Episode 3. Oh, with Drexel. Oh, my God. That was when we had to make sure someone had to have headphones at all times.
Yes, exactly.
Anyway. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Haven't done a show like this for this long at night before. I'm not kidding you.
Yeah, it's man. Nope, not quite.
What?
I was just thinking to myself, like, okay, not quite yet.
Oh, shite balls.
Oh man.
I think I'm hearing. I feel like I'm hearing something off of Joker's Wild or something. Like I feel like I heard something in the background. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just going crazy.
Oh man. Well.
Like that.
Yeah.
Oh God, Brian. Come on, Ryan, please.
Yes, it's now 3 minutes in, y'all. Hopefully it gets in and fixed. Oh, I heard, which I will not mention any names, by the way. Just doing something.
Man.
Okay, that was okay. Aaron. This is like overall our 4th guest overall this year.
Yeah. Uh. All right. Uh. Anything? Anything out of him yet? Because.
Man. Well, let me see. Okay, well.
I don't like I don't want to bore people. Like if we're
Yeah,
not.
yeah, that's true. Well, let me look. Still hasn't replied back to me yet, so.
If he hasn't replied back in the next 7 minutes, we're gonna have to end the show. Maybe we'll have more questions for him later.
And then we can have him back for sure. For sure.
Yeah, and this time, how about we try this in a much earlier point in time in my day? Because let me tell you something. The last thing I want to do is do this at night ever again.
Yeah.
Unless if it's absolutely necessary and I can approve of this. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, hope you guys in the watching us live are not getting too bored out of your minds. Just having to watch two grown men in their 20s. Oh, just ramble on trying to figure out if this guy's going to come back or not. Well, Just hope you're not getting too bored out of your minds. But yeah.
Oh, and my good friend John's replying back.
Wait, was Ryan replying again?
No, my good friend John.
Ah. Uh, uh, hmm.
Oh, he gave us another. Ooh, another. Okay, they gave us a simple one. Okay, what other companies do you guys like to watch outside of your normal routine and recommend to people like me, AAW?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if we'll be able to ask that question if he's not back in the next
Give you
5
guys topics. I don't know. Oh, okay. Oh, here we go. He's back.
Okay.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and pow. Yes.
Guys,
Yes.
what happened? Just complete, like everything is just like this whole night. I feel like has just crumbled. So I hope.
It's okay, dude. You know what? Let's end this on a high note, okay? Well, you know what? When would you plan on ever being available again for another episode, perchance?
Whenever you guys want, and I will make sure that I'm way more prepared than than tonight. Make sure the battery's fully charged. I'll make sure I'm off work on time. I'll make sure everything. So if anything went south tonight, you guys have total control to blame me. I apologize.
The thing is, it's more like technical difficulties, regardless.
We did have some of those too. I'm still getting some staticky feedback, and I'm in my house. I've got a higher speed internet, so I'm not sure
that's better.
Yeah.
But first of all, we got to do this around daytime in my area because I am not doing this at night again because I got a lot of priorities here now, man. No, it's true.
No problem.
However, if we could probably do this whenever you are have a day off. That'll be the perfect time.
Let's shoot for a Saturday. We'll go back to square one and we'll redo this whole entire thing. We can ask any questions. No questions too personal. If your viewers want to ask anything, I'm going to be totally truthful, 100%.
Unless, of course, if we have the live chat back on. But we're keeping it off for the time being because of obvious reasons. If you haven't noticed in the beginning of the show, then I suggest you watch back on the replay. Anyway, we have time for one more question, and I want Brandon to ask the one that he wanted to do. And after that, we'll probably ask you more questions in a later point in the episode. We'll probably have them, in storage, on ice for the time being.
Cool. Sounds good.
All right. What was this about a hotel room, Brandon? You were asking.
Oh man. Here's the thing. I mean, there's that moment though when I saw that promo for Prestige Wrestling. I mean, where you were at the hotel room and then the lights went off and all that. I'm like, what the heck? And then came out. It was none other than MV Young.
Mr. MV Young. Yep. He's a good guy. I really like him. I've always been a fan of it. Well, since I saw his first match with Tom Lawler, but yeah, he surprised me there, didn't he, Brandon?
Yeah, I mean, my God,
Tom Lawler's been mentioned more than once by a few people, not just you.
He's fantastic. Everybody at Prestige has been fantastic. William, the promoter, is fantastic. I've got nothing negative to say. That was a fun night in that hotel, Brennan. I can tell you that right now. I'm glad you brought that up. That's some good memories. I should have that on the back of my mind more often. But MV Young's a very good dude, and obviously, as you know, he's an incredible talent as well.
Yep.
All right. You know something? Why not? I can do this since we still have a little bit short amount of time. Okay, this is what Firehelm asked if you could have a movie character as a manager, who would it be? Mine is Billy Zane from Demon Knight.
If I Deadpool.
Ah, yeah, that's good. The mark
I think, man, could you imagine Deadpool as a manager? How entertaining that would be. I think it'd be amazing. I don't think I can't think of somebody funnier at this point, at least as I'm thinking about it right now. I think Deadpool would be awesome.
Or be in the wrestling,
even in the ring.
Yeah. I mean, let's let the Merc with the Mouth be both a manager and a wrestler at the same time. Just no weapons allowed.
Nothing.
Everything has to be stripped all the way from his mask all the way around his genital area.
Yeah,
I mean, he's hiding everything. I mean, he's got a lot of weapons. Not just he just pulls out, but the one he has to pull out whenever he has to do number one. Anyway.
Yep.
Well, with that being said, man, we've hit 3 hours, but we can't go any further than this. However, we will have you back next time, God willing.
Yeah, please. I definitely want to come back, and I want to do this the right way.
Yeah.
I'll sit down with a half a bottle of Jack, and I'll just sip some
Jack Daniels,
some, a little bit of whiskey, and we'll just, like I said, uncandid, no questions are out of the realm. Anything goes.
Hope it makes you. Hope you're sober enough for this. I'll tell you that right.
Oh yeah, I'll be sober enough. I promise.
All right. Well, with that being said, if you like this live stream, despite the technical difficulties, I apologize on my behalf, as well as Brandon and also Mr. Ryan as well.
Yeah, I apologize too, guys.
If you like this episode, give it a thumbs up. If you dislike it, give it a thumbs down. If you want to, comment, that's fine. Go ahead from the replay. And also, be sure to subscribe to Brandon Martin, BrandonMartin. Go ahead and subscribe to him right now. And also hit the notification bell whenever he's going to do a live stream like we're doing now, or just another video. And also subscribe to me, Jordan Lill. That's J0RDANL177L3. And also, if you want to follow Mr. Maddox here on anything he does, like social media, anything we can plug in for him in general, go ahead and knock yourself out. And with that all being said, God bless you. Have a great day and an even better tomorrow.
See you guys. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome. And with that being said, folks, we will see you guys next time for another edition of the Rant N Rave Podcast with Brandon Jordan. Bye-bye.
The Rant N Rave Podcast Archives.